Hey now, what's up everybody? Saturday style coming at you, lore stream time. And as you can see on the screen right now is Bad Bunny, who plays a part in our story today, oddly. And let me tell you, I learned a lot getting ready for this lore, because this is something I didn't really know anything about. Myself, I didn't really know anything about. I knew of ThatAnonyMouse, you know. I know, like, I knew about, like, what they found out about ThatAnonyMouse. And we're not going to get into that today, but I guess we can start with the end point. ThatAnonyMouse, after the tale we're going to tell today, after that, people found out a lot more about him. And he turned out to be a, you know, DSP fan, let's just put it that way. Jenna style thing, you know what I mean? There's a lot of weird stuff going on with ThatAnonyMouse. Yes, so this is the easiest way to say it. Yeah, diaper furry, and that's just a fact. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. That is just a fact. That's all I can say is that is a fact. But we're gonna stop today's lore stream about that before that was leaked, let's say, because people didn't know that until after this whole saga was over. So let's keep that in mind. All this stuff that was said was definitely all that stuff that was found out was after this all ended. But nonetheless, our story starts with about ThatAnonyMouse. Starts in October of 2017. Okay, 2017. And it's not even, there's no, like, 2017. I was trying to think of the best way to tell this tale. But in 2017, someone became a mod of DSP. Okay? And the name of that person was ThatAnonyBear. ThatAnonyBear, okay? Due to some controversy, which we will get into, they were actually unmodded that very same day, okay? But after some finagling, they became a moderator again, and that is ThatAnonyMouse, okay? Okay, so the person on your screen right now is Bad Bunny, and they are, I mean, a few years ago, I don't know how many years ago it was, but they were kind of, I thought everyone kind of knew who this was. Seems some people don't. But Bad Bunny is kind of, she was called the female DSP, even though it's much different. But she would just say, like, guys, $5 you don't have? Come on, $5. And she would be begging. But she plays a part in this tale, okay? But I'm going to go back to the beginning. So the first mention of ThatAnonyMouse on Twitter I could find comes from our very own Theo, of Theo Theory fame. And ThatAnonyMouse kind of was known as a mod, okay? Known as a person by detractors that kind of has a little bit of a extra special treatment, if you know what I mean. So as you can see here, in June 19th of 2018, Theo says ThatAnony knows he won't be banned. If anyone else said this, they get that as banned, but DSP lets ThatAnonyMouse do whatever he wants for some reason. Does Anony know something about DSP he doesn't want to be public? Asks Theo in 2018 without knowing how right he was. Because we are still years away from learning how right he is. That is Theo with a very, very on the money Theo theory right there. But okay, that was 2018, all right? So we're going to start with... not this, actually. I'm going to skip that one. This one, okay? So in 2019, now we're going 1 year later. A reminder that now ThatAnonyMouse has been a mod for 2 years right now. And detractors know that he gets special treatment and shit. But this happened. This is a video by The Outsider. I'm going to make it 1.5 because, you know, we got a lot to get through today. But I'm going to start this on 1.5. So Bad Bunny is now cheering DSP, and she had a lot of streams that, not a lot of streams, but a few streams I could. Oh, sorry, there's no sound. My bad. My bad. He didn't say anything yet, but she had a few streams where she would watch DSP streams, and she would then get flooded with detractors explaining how bad DSP is. But then some DSP mods would go in there too and fight with detractors in Bad Bunny's chats, right? But for some reason, fucking ThatAnonyMouse hated Bad Bunny in a real way. So this is what that's we're gonna see the story of that.
You ride the aircraft from the middle level to go to town. The upper level is the wheel chamber and conference room. Access to that level is restricted because the BJ himself resides there. A dagger was Regis stood like. I lived in limbo for a while, but I've never met him. Regis is very wise, he always thinks ahead.
So ThatAnonyMouse is now, here we go. So I'll read it for the audio style. What you need to know about the following clips is that DSP's mod ThatAnonyMouse has some very interesting posts to make about Bad Bunny and the current mod situation in general. This is from June of 2019. ThatAnonyMouse says, I always get women perfume as a gift because they stink. He then says, Bad Bunny's flaps look like roast beef with melted provolone cheese. DSP cringe. You see a name here we recognize, Golden Colts. He was a former DSP fan that I did cover in the When Dents Leave. He also says, gushing, sweaty provolone. He also says, meme. That's a Warski meme, by the way, how our the universe aligns. And we have a Warski meme that Tevin would play often. He's repeating that. Next, we'll go to these. Billy that's what DSP's asking. Somebody's like, you amazing bad internet. I'm sorry, I'm busy having sex and paying taxes to learn detractor memes, says ThatAnonyMouse. Grayside Will says snitching still to ThatAnonyMouse. ThatAnonyMouse says, Grayside Will, that's so funny. The person I snitched on was a mod. So anyways, we're seeing this. Just talking about the mod shit. He says she's a roast beef sandwich that talks, talking about Bad Bunny again. Let's see anything else here. Bad Bunny then does a cheer.
Access to that level is restricted because the BJ himself resides there. A dagger was Regis stood like. I lived in limbo for a while, but I've never met him. Regis is very wise, he always thinks ahead. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's the cat stretch right there. A classic cat stretch right there. You see that? Elbow tucked, left arm fully extended. It's right there.
Thank you, Bad Bunny, for the 100-bit cheer. I don't want to get too much into what you asked. However, if anyone does want to support today, the best way to support is tipping me to help me out. I still got a week to go, basically, before I get paid by Twitch, and I've got a lot.
He took Bad Bunny's cheer, which was a troll cheer, by the way, and took it seriously.
To pay and stuff, so please consider tipping me if you're liking the stream or if you're liking the video on YouTube. All right? I'm on something special. Who said that?
Bad Bunny gets upset and cheers at DSP over his mod's behavior. DSP is aware of the issue and tells ThatAnonyMouse off.
Well, thank you for another cheer, Bad Bunny.
So Bad Bunny says, ThatAnonyMouse just called me a roast beef sandwich that talks. I didn't know that you condone this behavior toward women in your chat.
ThatAnonyMouse, if you actually did say that, please stop. Okay, then I figured it was you. How you been?
So he just told ThatAnonyMouse to stop doing that.
All right, I guess. I haven't seen you. You're supposed to be ready in a minute. Do you mind? You're standing in everyone's way.
This is so dumb.
Wow.
This is the dumbest part of it, I promise. All right, ThatAnonyMouse is now bitching. Bad Bunny, he says, Bad Bunny, I'm sorry. I love roast beef.
Insulting anyone, period. There should be no insult.
There we go.
No one should be insulting women, period. No one should be insulting anyone, period. There should be no insults in my stream chat whatsoever. Whether that's a normal user, a mod, or a sub, it doesn't matter. So please, no insults.
No insults, guys.
Okay. Thank you, Vicky, for the 300-bit cheer. Okay.
Thanks for standing up for women like me, says Bad Bunny. ThatAnonyMouse goes back, though. So with DSP laying down the law like that, the situation should be over and resolved, right? No more drama and any other bullshit, right? Let's see. We're all done, right?
What is this place? The heart and soul of Limblom, our airship dock. This is dock number 1, where we conduct our research, Guac.
So this goes back and forth. Like, it's kind of like, it's like you get the point of the story. We could keep watching how they go back and forth. ThatAnonyMouse going after Bad Bunny going after ThatAnonyMouse. You get the point.
I have no idea what's going on, guys. I'm just playing a freaking game. I'm just playing a freaking game, having fun. So I'm just gonna ignore the nonsense going on in stream chat. I think the mods have it under control. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. Anyway, well, I don't know where he lives or what he... Well, the chat's blowing up in drama. I don't care. I'm playing a game. I seriously don't care.
So now, of course, drama is going after it.
I'm not gonna involve myself in nonsensical drama. I'm just not. I'm not.
Some people said that as a joke. Bad Bunny is a female DSP. Yeah, I mean, she has some things like that.
You know, if Bad Bunny was lying to cause drama and got modded for it, oh well, don't do that. You know, I don't know the situation. All I know is I'm playing a game. I turn back and there's nonsense going on in the stream chat. It's like, this has nothing to do with my stream. Seriously. It's true. It has nothing whatsoever to do with my fucking stream.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna play that game. Okay. Stop derailing chat. This is stream about...
So it's still endlessly going. Like, this is where a normal mod would be banned because ThatAnonyMouse is just endlessly going on this, but it doesn't get banned. So then people start questioning about, you know, what's going on. Bad Bunny responds.
Well, he timed me out.
That's really her.
I was telling him what was happening. I was making him aware of the fact that his mod was harassing me, and then he timed me out.
I didn't know any of this. Like, I had no idea Bad Bunny, like, legitimately donated to Phillip and stuff. Like, it's wild.
I thought that women were welcome, but I don't know, man.
Like, why isn't she brought up into the, like, who has females that DSP has, like, interacted with? Like, the list is very short, but I guess she counts.
Who banned Bunny? Well, I got timed out. DSP timed me out.
Yeah, DSP timed her out.
Because I was making him aware of the fact that his mod was harassing me, sexually harassing me. And so he timed me out for making him aware of it. He didn't, though, but okay. Wait, Madara, he didn't do what? He didn't do what, Madara? From what I read the logs, it was...
So you get the point. She got modded. Like, we're not gonna watch this whole thing. It's 30 minutes, but like they're still going back and forth. ThatAnonyMouse would end up going in this chat, getting pissed at her.
And that I'm a liar. It's a little different.
What?
This guy not enjoying vagina. Why is he so upset that something happened accidentally? Because he's sexist. Because he doesn't like women. Period. That's the only. This is literal.
See, it seems like this is like the dentist shit I hate like going over. But like she seems to be wanting to cause drama. ThatAnonyMouse is down with causing drama. Blah 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 blah. It's not that important. But like. ThatAnonyMouse, to know the ThatAnonyMouse story, we have to tell this tale too. He hated fucking Bad Bunny, and Bad Bunny was trying to, like, you know, cause some drama with this ThatAnonyMouse character.
Do you have an Instagram? I don't have an Instagram, man. Look, I read the logs, and clearly she has admitted to being 44 because I looked. He tried to, like, backtrack, and he said, sorry, it's my favorite sandwich or something. Like he was trying to like pretend that. Like,
you see how dumb this is? But yeah, that's what happened. You see how fucking dumb this is? Like they're going back and forth about ThatAnonyMouse. Let's see how it finishes. Demon me, I don't give a fuck. Someone you banned asked for an unbanned, whatever. You know, ThatAnonyMouse, you get it. ThatAnonyMouse is a mod that is hyperactive mod that all the detractors knew about for years because it seemed like they got better treatment than other people. That's basically what we need to know from this portion of it. Big ups to the Dare Bears. It's 10 months strong. Keep up the fun stream. ALT. Big ups, Dare Bear. So we're going to go forward in time just a bit. So now on Twitter, I want to show you, now on August 3rd of 2019, well, at least I know for sure that ThatAnonyMouse is preteen teen. At least he has an excuse to be a fan of DSP's humor. Again, people know that ThatAnonyMouse is a little bit special. This is a straight cuck, definitely there for DSP. ThatAnonyMouse seems half and half, like he lets a lot of the detractor stuff pass, but throws his master money when he says he isn't going to make the goal. So ThatAnonyMouse was donating as well, okay, for these now 2 years going. Also in our tale, May 5th, 2020, ThatAnonyMouse makes a video for DSP. So let's check out that video, huh? Come on. This is a video made by Kind of remember that narrative he was trying to push during the festival or whatever, Indivestance Day or whatever? He tried to say like that was the main point of it when that's just totally. Let's go, AnonyMouse.
I somehow figured that we were going to probably see the best players. Thanks for being so supportive as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, the vest streak continues. I'm putting on the vest. I'm also turning on the fans back. So
Oh my God, he goes all the way.
Here we go, folks.
He goes all the way. Definitely not loud enough. How long does this go? Praying to God. This fucking sucks. Thank you. And then we have a minute left.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
He talks about.
The hell is this? Yes.
Oh God. Standing ovation. Oh my God, stop. What's the fuck is those claps? Oh God. What was that?
That was awesome. So, thank you to ThatAnonyMouse for that
There you go.
commemorative video commemorating the 50 vest streak. I mean, incidentally, tonight we're at 63, growing on 64, depending on how tonight goes. But that was awesome. A little bit better late than never, as they say. And that was really cool. Now, that makes me wonder what's going to happen at 100.
Oh my God. You're still 40 away.
I guess we'll have to see, won't we?
So that was given to him by ThatAnonyMouse. Okay, so now we're gonna get to when the leaks happened. Okay, so this is May 5th, 2020. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward here almost an entire year until March 16th of 2021. Okay, so a little bit before this, ThatAnonyMouse started doing posts on the farms. Okay, ThatAnonyMouse showed up on the farms, kind of being, a little bit trolly. People were starting to wonder what's going on. Well, that led to March 16th. ThatAnonyMouse dropped a entire long as shit post explaining all the details of his mole operation that was over 3 years in the making, guys. 3 years in the making. So you might be saying, why would he do this? What would lead to someone doing this and donating to Phillip the whole time and being a real mod the whole time? Well, there are reasons, and he gave the reasons. So first up is the famous one. This is the doxing of his own fans. So PW Dubs, another name you might know. PW Dubs, like the asshole he is, he actually spoiled WrestleMania for DSP. And that's a huge no-no. Because of that, PW Dubs was banned. So he was literally banned because he leaked the WrestleMania results. So what did DSP do? Well, PW Dubs, to try to get back in the good graces of Phillip, sent him this message and a picture of his driver's license. This is the actual message from PW Dubs that he sent to DSP. And it says, "Hey, Phil, I don't know how to prove to you I'm from blah. I attach my ID if that's what you wanted." Right? So Phillip demanded that means that PW Dubs prove that it's him. Prove that you are you. PW Dubs doesn't know how to do this. So what does he do? He shows his ID. If I told people I wasn't from wherever, it probably was to protect my identity. But yeah, I attached my ID. I wouldn't lie about something like that. And I understand your decision, Phil. I blocked off certain parts of my ID as well, but I attached it to show you I'm not lying. And I saw that someone made an account named PW Dubs or something, and honest to God, that wasn't me. Imagine saying this to a streamer on YouTube. Sending your ID to a streamer on YouTube? On the Discord? What? Like, just the idea of someone thinking that's the thing to do is insane. But, you know, Pignosis is strong. So Phillip then... Oh, wait, we're not that yet. So this is, for example, then Phillip does this. And in the Discord, which we're going to go through the leaks, all of them. We're going to watch that video and see if there's any gold in there we haven't seen yet. But Darkside Phil, in his secret Discord, posted that very same message, the entire thing. Now, the red here is not what it actually looked like. Not what it actually looked like in the message, okay? There's more information been hidden, so, you know, we're not doxing PW Dubs here again, like DSP did. So that was the first reason that ThatAnonyMouse decided to do this leak. Number 2 reason that he brought up, okay? DSP's message about that, by the way, after this leak happened, this is what DSP said. He said, hey, everyone, so I thought I'd keep you in the loop on the drama nonsense that I've been made aware of. On one hand, I've been told completely unprompted that I have a rogue mod that has been working against me for years. That would be true. At the same time, being told that Anani has leaked things from this Discord to public parties and has loose lips and cannot be trusted. I was literally just told he created a Kiwi Farms account and is teasing dropping truth bombs or something to that effect. This is before the entire thing was dropped. This is just when ThatAnonyMouse was on Kiwi Farms already. Or something to that effect. In addition, a completely different party has told me that all the above could be bullshit, as their intel is that trolls are trying to create and spread misinformation to make me lose faith in my mods and create drama and chaos. This is so fucking dumb. Intel. The above could be bullshit, as their intel is. That's one of the dumbest things ever. Okay, but their intel is telling us this. Next, what's another reason that PW Dubs, not PW Dubs, ThatAnonyMouse decided to drop these leaks? Well, Phillip was stringing along whales. Now, we'll read this passage for you. Phil's top whale of the week has been desperately striving to become a moderator. Months have been passing with the hopes dangled over his head. Even this year, in 2021, Phillip was giving them the impression that they still had a chance. Thousands and thousands of dollars later, the truth is Phil had determined way back in August that this whale is an idiot. Phil's words, not mine. Here's Phil's reaction to seeing the whale's DM leak in August, wherein his whale claimed he was only contributing to infiltrate Phil as a mod. So Phillip was calling this gentleman an idiot behind the scenes to ThatAnonyMouse, while stringing them along, though, in the streams, saying that they had a chance to, saying they definitely weren't out of it, the running to be a mod someday. Okay? Then ThatAnonyMouse finishes with, whatever your take is on this floundering whale, Phil absolutely does not act in good faith in this situation. The facts were provided to him over 6 months ago. He declared the whale an idiot, and instead of outright telling this man, no, you will not be a mod, he tells him, well, maybe once the heat dies down from the trolls, while taking his money under false pretense. He deceives others for their money knowingly and for extended periods of time. All right, that was the second reason that ThatAnonyMouse leaked all this we are about to see. The third reason, as a overlord of his streams, Phillip would also demand to see private chats between you and other people if you were in that Discord. So, for example, here, okay, Phil was up until 5 a.m. When I started posting here about a week back on Kiwi Farms, he's talking about, it made Phil believe I was going to turn on him. Late that night of daylight savings time, Phil was up until 5 a.m. his time interrogating me. He wanted me to prove my innocence, and that involved sharing with him the entire chat logs of every conversation between me and the whale who won't be mod. Not one phrase or a screenshot to complete an entire logs. Put into a text file to send to him through Discord. By the way, the whale that he was stringing along to never be a mod was OIC back in these days. All right, it was OIC. So ThatAnonyMouse says, all I know what happened, and I did not tell him about the King Michael Association. There's a name you still see to this day. Darkside Phil responds, what exactly did you tell OIC? Anonymous said, I would gladly send you our entire unaltered logs. Darkside Phil said, okay, I have them from his side, so this will prove you're truthful. And that's all I will need to know that you have been honest, which I believe. I think that PW Dubs has been full of shit, and I think there is one particular person orchestrating all of this, is what DSP says. But, I mean, we know that, what's his name? Yeah, you can't edit the text files, guys. Did you know that? What I will say, though, is that ThatAnonyMouse is kind of dented here. It looks like he offers this information up. I will gladly send you our entire unaltered logs. Well, that didn't mean that DSP demanded them. It says you'd offer them. You know what I mean? But anyways, as would be learned, he is kind of crazy, so... But anyways, it just seems weird to say, like, he demanded the logs. I will gladly give you those logs, sir. It's like, what? That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. But anyways, that was the third reason. Because Big Beppo91, who says, those claps sounded like May 1st. Yep. Yep. Okay, next up. What? Now, this is the most important one. This is what DSP directly did to ThatAnonyMouse. Okay? What did he do to ThatAnonyMouse? Well, let me tell you. In 2017, ThatAnonyMouse was given modship. He says, I was a mod for 1 day before he removed me. A troll started insulting me for being gay, which I don't mind. They escalated it to mocking me for being molested as a child, telling me that's why I'm gay, and called me a PDF file. I timed them out for the rest of the stream after making Vidar, that's Vidar Viking for those that know, how he would handle the situation. Now that is proof of that person making fun of them for that things is listed here. That is proven. Then ThatAnonyMouse continues. Phil was bombarded by emails complaining about me being a bad mod, all from this one person. He panicked, threw me under the bus, talked shit about me behind my back to this troll, and removed me from modship. I emailed him and let him know it was trumped up charges by this troll and proved it. Okay, so... real quick recap at the year. This troll, Sanguine, that was making fun of ThatAnonyMouse Bear at the time, in a bad way, emailed Phillip with emails saying how fucked up ThatAnonyMouse is, or that time ThatAnonyMouse Bear, and Phillip just bought it, hook, line, and sinker, and then unmodded him, based on just emails from a troll. So you could see how if you wanted to be a real mod for somebody, that would kind of piss you off, right? You get that part. I'm not saying it would lead to this whole 4-year thing, but you might get pissed for a second if you cared about being a mod, all right? We'll give him that. But then he emailed Phillip and said it was all based on one troll, and then he proved it. ThatAnonyMouse sent enough information to DSP to prove it, all right? And yes, these dens did mod for free. Yes, it was all just a big power play. So how did DSP respond to ThatAnonyMouse? He says his response was that he believed me fully and I was still absolutely in the wrong. He reprimanded me because he felt I had no reason to ever tell anyone I was sexually abused, and I have to keep that to myself. He refused to restore my mod status and gave me the same treatment he tried to give his whales. He tried to dangle it over my head. Okay. Then, ThatAnonyMouse does the following. I immediately told a handful of others, showed them the same evidence, and they started asking Phil questions. One was the infamous Fly Eagles Fly 01, who you might recognize from a certain animation you might have seen, and I still have that exchange. A day later, on the day of the TwitchCon Choice Chamber stream, he had emailed me a very brief email, only saying he had banned the woman in question, restored my status, and that I could calm down now. No apology, no further explanation. So, after being bombarded by other mods that said, yeah, ThatAnonyMouse didn't do anything wrong, man, Phillip did return his modship, but told him he could calm down. There was no apology given and no explanation given. He just said, you're mod again. Okay, now, I do have the second part of this. So that's the exchange between Fly Eagles Fly and ThatAnonyMouse. Shoutouts Fly Eagles Fly. And then this is how he finished this post. ThatAnonyMouse finishes with this. This is so dumb. I never want to hear Phil say, oh, I wish he would have come to me behind the scenes instead of doing this nasty detractor shit on Kiwi farms, because I motherfucking did. He had his opportunity to do the right thing. This was not an act of malice by a mentally ill hater seeking attention. This is the purest vengeance. He will always know this is all true. I will always know this is all true. I waited over 3 years, and I have finally achieved my goal. You starting to see how dumb this shit is? You starting to get it? Okay, so then he does a dedication to someone that died in the same year, based on this long con. But there we go. So I think that means it's about time to get to the leaks themselves, so we can see what's in there. Okay. Oh yes, Lex. Yeah, I think Lex has something to say about all this.
That's gay.
Let's see what Ashton says about DSP in this case.
Look at this, guys. He's so sick.
He's so sick. Okay, so let's get to the ThatAnonyMouse in that post also leaked the entire DMs. So I will try to pause if we see anything interesting, but obviously it's a 25-minute video. So I'm just going to, let it go, and I'll pause if I see something of interest. I'm not going to read everything. Big ups to Ann Lee for saving this because the original channel did go down. But here it is. This is the entire mod Discord that DSP had. This would turn out to be extremely important in proving that DSP was down from the rafters as well. This leak did help that goal happen. Not goal happen, but that led to everyone knowing it actually was him. People you might know in this chat, there is Kekken is there, ThatAnonyMouse, Madara's God you've seen before. So I'll just kind of, when I see DSP talking, I'll kind of pause it and see what he says. They're giving real advice here. I didn't mute the video already. I knew to mute that shit. He says, I need to clean up the Discord, blah, blah, blah. Someone says, do you think it would be a good idea to update the schedule on Twitch regularly and let people know about it on pre-stream in case people don't follow on Twitter? This is what it looks like on mobile. I'm just checking it out. It could be pretty handy. So this could be someone telling him to update the schedule 1,000 different times. But yes, I could. I did it a few times. And most people know. Fuck. So you got to be quick. So people are sharing temperature, and Phillip says, holy shit, that sucks. We were around 90 today. We did have some fun, had some good food, but it's so stressful having to do all the important stuff during the same day. Always rushing to get to the next necessary thing because we only get one day to do everything.
You have done that yourself.
So he's just pre-streaming on everybody, even in his mod Discord, he gives them the pre-stream. It's not like it changes. Mods get the same treatment as his actual fans. He's just bitching about everything. Someone said, yeah, it can be a drag when you got a lot on the plate for a single day. Maybe later down the line, once things get better, you can try for either a day and a half off or 2 days off. This is being suggested in 2020, by the way. Phillip then says, that would be the ideal goal. Finally have the financial strain alleviated to be able to improve the business a bit and have more time with my family. Interesting, when the financial strain was alleviated a little bit, the business got improved, according to him, but he didn't spend any more time with his family. That's weird. He did a few days, I guess. Yeah, the name of this Discord server is Phil Staff and Company. Phil Staff and Company. Phillip might not have made that, so who knows, you know. So letting it go here. Yeah, Pops and I have convos about him retiring for a while. He danced the line back and forth, and finally with this asshole Superhound making shit up about him being a thief, it caused him too much grief, so he decided it was finally time. Keket as well. He's gotten too busy with his own personal stuff and almost never attended streams anymore. I was honestly surprised he helped us set up this server. Okay, let's see if we can find any gold here. Yeah, he just stopped showing up altogether. I do have some, there's some people that like, kind of that did a summary of the best parts too, so I have that available to us too. But, look at this one. So someone offers the dancing one. Did you know in a Discord server there's a GIF section, and if you could type DSP, you can get a bunch of GIFs of you? LOL, the hell? That's the dancing one. There's nothing wrong with the pics. It's just the names, since morons made them, because they're all like DSP, dunce, dance, and stuff. GIFs. I didn't say GIFs. 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 I fuck it up every time. Why is that natural in your mind to say it like that, though, right? GIFs. But it is GIFs. But, you know, you want to say that. Anyways. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. This might be too boring to do on the stream, just going through all these. There's one. I know there's some gold in here, but it might be better just to go through the recaps of them, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, this is what it looked like. Manga says, is that a fucking mouse from the Zooier than Thou Zoo podcast? I have no idea. This is how ThatAnonyMouse released these, I think. I am not sure. Corpse and Curses says, imagine Mouse, OIC, Derek, and DSP in the same room. I mean, they all were very prominent figures in his community for many years. This is a 3-year fucking thing, man. 3 years! And Corpse and Curses again says, why does DSP attract these sick people? Because people, it's a lot of people that are looking for acceptance, and if you find a place that accepts everybody, it's kind of valuable to you, right? So that's how it always happens, I think. When like, that's, I don't know, nothing else to say. I think they can't find anywhere else to go, so they find a place where they are accepted, where they accept everybody, and this is where it ends up being, right? Today I vetoed the platinum vest or the gray vest one twice. We're talking about vest stuff. I'm very much still here. I just don't use it much. Check in every couple of days to make sure there are no fires to put out. What sucks is I'm control of this server and only have a very low level understanding of how to use it. So hopefully nothing ever goes wrong. This is to Swaggins. Swaggins says, that could be one of my old Discords. Now listen to this. DSP, who said he didn't have any Discords for a long time, says, I've had a few just for behind-the-scenes talking with companies, Machinima, Curse, and Twitch, to name a few, and stopped using, closed them all in the last year. I only use this one now. But I did not just close one today. The last one I closed just after my first false DMCA takedown because it became apparent that my Twitch contact no longer worked at Twitch. That was the only reason I had that Discord still open. Blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ, what's this? Oh my God, I'm not reading all that. What is that? They think, what the fuck is this? In regards to Doctor's Gangsta, it's likely we will never actually know what really happened. From what I've read about him on Kiwi Farms, Kiwi Farms user DSP, big ups. From what I've read about on Kiwi Farms, and my best guess, Here's what I think went down. Dr. Gangsta was a fan, and the fact that he watched me a lot, and I even think he did multiplayer with me years ago, but he also danced around detractor circles a bit from what I could gather. We needed new mods badly early this year, so I recruited a handful of new people, including him. Well, I was actually getting a lot of complaints about him as a mod, as in he was pissing off trolls and how he modded. So they got a hard-on for the guy, went after him. From what I could gather, they got tons of personal info about him. So, and this is complete speculation, I think he leaked a bunch of stuff from this Discord from the early months of the year, including a couple of convos about chargebacks on PayPal and a chatter who had autism. I know because I was contacted by his family after he was harassed online by trolls who was just acting nuts in chat, and mods were wondering about his change in attitude and inability to follow the rules. Nothing bad at all, really. Tame stuff, but those convos allowed them to verify that a Discord ever existed. He then incredibly abruptly quit being a mod with no explanation at all and deleted all of his shit everywhere. Jesus, man. What is all this behind-the-scenes nonsense? Being contacted by the family of viewers? This is not normal in any way. God. Oh, God, it still goes. But I've seen entire pages of shit about the account, showing it having discussions with apparent players of that mobile game. Yeah, which mobile game? And having talks on other servers. It's obvious these people are so obsessive over me that they think they took this tiny piece of info and used to fabricate a metric shit ton of fake stuff to keep making their conspiracies deeper and more believable to the gullible masses. The truth is, we'll probably never know what happened with Dr. Gangsta, or if he was the leak. The leak is Mr. ThatAnonyMouse, keep in mind. But it's incredibly stupid that it was ever brought up to the point about anything. It was 2 non-sensitive combos that were leaked, plus my old Discord info. No fucking smoking gun like these idiots love to talk about constantly in their own circles. So this is where some stuff was getting leaked, and obviously it was being proven that this is DSP. Like, people just knew at this point, like, all right, well, it definitely is DSP. Oh my God, the mobile game thing. Oh, I gotta read this. The mobile game thing is just nuts. They really, really wanted that to be the end for me and to make it stop my bankruptcy from growing through. It didn't, just because I showed the real info to the parties who needed to see it. But somehow they still won't stop talking about it. At least a few times a week, we get a 5-star Hulk Hogan account or something equally stupid in chat. Actual lawyers who I spoke with were baffled at the situation. How these people made this insane conspiracy up about me? Oh my God. Actual lawyers said that, guys. Actual lawyers. This insane conspiracy. Yeah, the same insane conspiracy 4 years ago, he would admit was true. They legally advised me to stop talking about it because it didn't matter what I said or did. These crazy people would just believe it. Now I know. Never ever talk about anything at all behind the scenes as innocent as it even sounds. I never suspected that casually mentioning mobile games on my phone over the years would turn into the dumbest fucking conspiracy ever about me. The dumbest fucking conspiracy ever about me, which once again was 100% true. Okay. Definitely. Someone says, hey, Phil, you left your mic on. Good thing I didn't go on a racist tirade. Nice. Well, I don't know what that was. Just moving on. Moving on. So the mods are talking amongst themselves here. He's not checking in for a while. Cyberpunk delayed. That brings back some memories, huh? Talking about the game. Let's speed it up more. DSP nowhere to be found. Just 2 people talking back and forth at each other. Nothing. Oh, he said something there, but it's whatever. We're gonna miss some gold probably, but Big Ups Infamous says that Infamous mommy, please don't leak his ID. Thanks. Yep, that is it. So these ear cups are the standard ones. I don't have those. They suck. No sound isolation at all. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you kind of get the point that he leaked this whole... I mean, sure, there's other stuff in here we could if we went through the whole fucking thing. I just don't know if that's the best way to spend the time. We have recaps of this as well later, so I think that's probably the way to go. I'd love to see Phil play it. Just mods talking back and forth. Oh, here's the link. Yeah, if you want to go through this, they're on Annalise. They're public on Annalise's channel. Good. As of today, I'm no longer letting people derail the streams for vest bullshit. All right, no more vest bullshit. Blah blah blah. Ooh, okay. I'll relay gratitude. No, Philip's not really chiming in on this one. My guy shared Discord recording of Phil on restreamers agreeing to tell the regulars to spam vest streak related chat. Okay, so just mods talking about what happens. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. The love seat is out. My new setup is in. Some big changes and more likely will be coming soon. All right. Vest count. I thought about that idea too. A vest counter instead of a vest streak. Didn't implement it because we hit the sub so quickly and I needed a tier 3 right away. So I just used DSP tries it. Yeah, he does that today too. If you need a goal, just use DSP tries it. That's perfect. DSP says, so quiet in here lately. Then he says, okay, sounds good. FYI, only iced coffee just said goodbye after hitting 500 gifted subs. Didn't because much drama. Okay, I'm going to read it as he wrote it. Didn't cause much drama. Oh, didn't cause much drama. So overall, it was a pretty positive experience despite what we learned about him. Then someone asked, do we know why he departed? Were the trolls pressuring him? DSP says, no idea at all. But he did it the second he hit 500 gifted subs. It's very obvious the guy is a wings troll. Okay, he was pretty nice to me, and he helped out a lot of people, so it's all good. Now I have to wait until like mid-October to set up a subs goal. Maybe I should even do one next week. They're thinking about sub goals. LTG modded Tut and it destroyed his channel. Wow. OIC did donate to Wings. Interesting. I did not know that. I definitely did not know that. Okay, mods talking again. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that is... See, like, what is this blocking, I wonder? ThatAnonyMouse. What's this? Bruh, these people need parents. These insults really bring back 2018, 2019 era. They're talking about... Oh, they're making fun of the mods, and they're showing what trolls are making fun of the mods. Okay, whatever. I'm interested in what he blocked. Yeah, I'm sure it was something embarrassing he said, probably. That's a good call. It's like, why would you just, at some point, block some stuff, right? Anyways. Yeah, I don't think this is the best way to spend our time. Let's kind of like try to speed run through some of this. There's still a lot more to go through, including how DSP will now tell. DSP will now tell this story in the future. DSP is talking about Wings. Oh, okay, we're getting a little Wings chat here. And he says, so he plays games nobody cares about anymore and gets no donations. That sounds like a direct correlation. Time to branch out or die. Not much else to it. And then DSP says, why is he complaining about this? He's saying he no longer has an audience. That means it's time to move on from streaming. Interesting. That's how many viewers DSP gets now. You know what I mean? Because that, look, 180 to 250 viewers, that's how much DSP gets now. He needs a consistent squad then. Oh, nice. Consistent squad. Wasn't it him and that other YouTuber who were like the two main guys on PK at one point? That's the show he wanted me on and lied about me no-showing. Interesting. Someone that legit gives him $600 a month is a troll in his mind. Trolls are the main donators. I have... Ooh, what's this? Yes, David Davidson says, yesterday Twitch did something completely legal, and if you don't agree with me, you can shut the fuck up and deal with it. Shut the fuck up, Phil. Twitch could ban you and give it to you up the ass, and you'd still be streaming there because you have nowhere else to go. So stop complaining and take it like a bitch. DSP responds, I have nowhere else to go. I have literally everywhere else to go. It's probably pulled the same on YouTube. It's not like I'm getting an influx of new viewers on Twitch or anything because I'm streaming there. Well, he was right about that, you know. Oh yeah, big ups, kind of savvy, my consistent squad. Hell yeah. Big ups, everybody. All right, so I'm moving on. This is I don't know. Keep going with this or not? You tell me. I think this is kind of dry. But what say you, chat? I mean, I could do this, but what do you think? We're only 8 minutes into 25 fucking minutes. I got more, don't worry. Okay, yeah, you got you. I got you. It's kind of dry, you know. Okay, so we got the AnonyMouse thing. Also, just for the record here, I want to show he also leaked the Twitch moderation part. And things like this is kind of funny when it says, like, I'd like a full explanation from external napalm on what happened. I've seen a chat log and heard the side from PW Dubs. So you see how he operates? This is how he operates. I want a full explanation now. Oh, I saw you at some other streams. Vicious is a nerd. I'd like a full explanation. That's pretty crazy. Like, give me a full explanation. Like it's a fucking boss. I'd like a full explanation now. What the fuck is that? All right. COVID talk is fine in moderation like everything, but not to the point where arguments derail the chat entirely. Nobody should be insulting each other. In the case of PW Dubs, you have to be aware of something. He's a troll, not an outright insulter, but a sneak disser. And he likes antagonizing the mods. He brings up the tractor shit in a sneaky way. He makes an uproar if he or one of his buddies gets timed out or bans. He is one of the people who tips $1 references to tractor stuff. He doesn't think I know, but I do. I tolerate him because he's one of the in-betweeners who isn't an outright hater, but definitely enjoys dancing the line. If we ban them all outright, that will just cause problems. But they're going to fuck up in the long run eventually. This was not the issue to ban him on, especially when he claimed to know people who died of COVID. And Eternal Napalm outright said it's less than a 1% death rate. It's just so dumb. All this politics going on behind the scenes of a streamer on YouTube, and they're all dented. Everyone involved is dented in this, but they're treating it so seriously, like it's the government of the fucking world. He was purposely goading you to get those exact log to show to people and try to get you demodded. You have to be aware of that. Oh my God. My attitude is, he's going to get himself banned eventually, like Elon Musk tonight, who said something dumb as fuck, and I finally had a reason to shit can him. Just do it when the time is right, or leave it to me. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Fucking asshole Elon Musk. Douchebag. All right, let's see if any more gold like that. Maybe the moderation channel's the best. Make note of those who are Yes, I say the same thing, by the way. Listen up. Make note of those who are talking shit about me. Right now. If anyone calls me old, take note. I have no idea what happened. There's no notice anywhere. I'm just suspended with zero explanation. Oh, this is when he got suspended off Twitch. Sweet. I submitted the ticket to get more info. Now I'm going to reach out to the contact who I haven't spoken to in years. Be back in a bit. If anyone says I'm old, take note. Make note of those who are talking shit for sure right now. Take note. Okay, let's see what he's got. Is he going to flip out here? Let's see. Twitch bans seem to take effect a while after said incidents, not instantly. I could be wrong, though. So I'm going to try and stream on YouTube, LOL. No idea how it even works. Comments, I'm sure, will be insane. I don't know how YouTube streaming works at all anymore. It's been years. I can't even find a place to add a description. It's a mess. Any of you have a YouTube account? Want to try to moderate there? All right, so this is another All right, something else was modded. This looks to be... I mean, this is something added by ThatAnonyMouse. So I don't know what that was supposed to be there. Okay. So he's adding mods for his special YouTube, what's it called? Remember the YouTube stream where he was like, just got mod? I have no idea what's going on. You know that one. DSP banned from chat. You know that one. You know what I'm saying? DSP banned Twitch YouTube stream. Can I find it? It's the one with the chair, the classic chair. Here we go, right here. I found it. Wait, this is June 17th. Yep, right here. This one. We're not going to watch this, but just so you know what he's talking about. It's this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this one happened.
Let me put everything in summary now for you so you know exactly what's going on. And I got some shout outs to do for contributions, and then I'm calling it a night because it's already 9:47 p.m. Usually I'd be long done with my streaming by now. All right? So earlier today, out of nowhere, this channel on Twitch was taken down for a false DMCA takedown.
Okay, so you get the point. Yeah, that's what that's from. That's what we're watching right here. Man, chat is crazy. 1,300 viewers. Swaggins was added as a mod. If you see a Soma Cruise or Memology, you don't need permission, just ban. Same for all of those SOK, YouTube, Twitter clan of detractors. Don't wait for them to do anything. If you see anybody with any kind of name in the detractors universe, ban them. Don't wait for them to do anything. Let's see. We're talking about the trolls. Did the most amount of trolls on scene at one stream. LOL. Holy shit, there were a lot of trolls. But we handed down a lot of bans. Good work, everybody. Oh, thank you, horses, saying I'm old. You guys are all I'm taking notes on all you guys. Fucking horses. It's insanely bad. That's one of the major reasons I came back to Twitch. We didn't even use that chat when I was streaming on YouTube because it was so uncontrollable. It did get a bit better. I could actually read after a while. Can you guys be there for the late stream? Sorry that this is so out of control right now. People are saying some subs refunded, but people I trust say they were not. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Emote's still working other chats. He's still worried about if he's... I don't think the Twitch contact that I had is valid anymore. He hasn't been online all day. So obviously if he does work there, he's not doing his job because he is not shown as online. Please. Please. Oh, there's Elon Jusk. What's that? Okay, so Elon Jusk sent this to me in a PM, and the link is superhounder.live. All right, I'm just sharing what I saw. I went to Wings of Redemption channel yesterday to see if any viewers on the channel had any insight into what was going on. Okay. Oh, look at this. Listen, watch this, okay? So he found some people's names there. Burnell 666 Productions, shit like that. It was vicious and rampant. They were using pig pictures and inferring you were begging for money, laughing at you and the like. I guess they thought you were perma-banned. Here is a tiny sample, Phillip. Not the pig pictures. No, not the pig. Phillips then says, they should be banned today then. Take notes and ban them. Today I was extremely pissed. Chat began whining for being timed out about politics. Whatever. Okay, stream got taken down again. Yes, same exact issue it seems. We all knew it was coming. The Superhound guy said so yesterday. So can anyone mod on YouTube? Gonna go live in a second. This is 2 days later. Blah, 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 blah. FYI, decision is this. If Twitch makes no effort to actually fix this by Wednesday, I'm moving my daily gameplay streams to YouTube. I know it will be worse for chat and work to adjust to, but I cannot see how I continue to stay on Twitch like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay on YouTube or not. There are some interesting alternatives. If this happens, you all will have to make a decision to continue as mods or not. It will mean having a YouTube account that I can give mod status. It will be very messy and a learning experience, but I'll try to get Nightbot on there ASAP. Speaking of which, if any of you already know how, please share. This is so fucking dumb. God damn it. You have to make a very serious decision on if you want to continue with your modship or not. Please. Oh, Baxter Zevchenko in the house says, thank you, Yanu, for digging through the old Twitch blog post to find this. Popsicola didn't steal anything. Custom loyalty badges for Twitch were first introduced in 2016. The badges the commissioner created were made in 2015. I don't know what that's about, but that guy seriously hates you. What an asshole he is. DSP responds, fuck this guy. No power over me. New IP tomorrow. He was still doing it when I was trying to upload. He may still be doing it. Okay, there goes. PW Dubs was sent to Swag World again. Blah, blah, blah. Why can't these people just act normal? I'm tired of dealing with the fucking drama day in and day out. You sure about that? It seems like you like it. Well, I'm not unbanning these guys. They are problematic in a way that repeated inability to not cause drama is disruptive to the stream. Simply put, unlike everyone else, they can't stop making chat all about them, so they can fuck off. And if people keep campaigning for them to be unbanned, they can get banned too. It'll eventually work with Cause and most recently Snow Carl. God damn it. Woo, mama. Oh, yeah, when Superhound was striking Phil over the chat crowns. There you go. So if you even bring up unbanning it, then that means you get banned, bitch. This is so crazy. PW Dubs, I don't feel should come back. I have reasons, evidence of stuff I'd rather not discuss for personal reasons, but he is just up to his neck in detractor shit all the time. I've talked to him about it repeatedly, and I know he didn't learn. In fact, he kept doing stuff after I unbanned him, but anonymously. PW Dubs is unbelievable. He sent me at least 4 emails asking to be unbanned. The last one says, I can't eat because I'm not in chat. Think about that for 1 sec. So he has serious problems he needs to address, or he's trying to guilt trip me into something he knows I think is bad for my streams. Either means no to an unban. Enabling him is the last thing that should be done. This is so weird. This is the weirdest thing ever. Like, it's just bizarro world in a Discord. People that think they are doing the most important work of all time. They think they are saving the world in this Discord. They're talking about the dumbest shit ever. You ready? Do not, under any circumstances, unban PW Dubs or allow him to be in the chat under a known alias to ban evade. He was just in the chat talking with someone who was admittedly a detractor content creator, making slanderous vids about me. And he said, I'll check out the new vid later tonight. He's never ever learned a thing, and I'm done with him. Oh, God. Yeah, he was just talking with PW Dubs, revealed he's the actual guy that makes the tractor vids. I looked him up. He had tons of chances. If he behaved, I would let him back. PW Dubs just emailed me. I have nothing to do with that account. How did you know I just banned it? If they do it again, reban and let me know. AnonyMouse block something else. All right, so, okay, guys, who can moderate on YouTube? Go and do a 1-hour stream. This one's more fun. The moderating was more fun. Okay, I just told my wife what's going on. I can add you different mod. Things are not looking good for Twitch at this point. You can't blanket ban me over and over with zero evidence of any wrongdoing. That means any channel can be taken down easily. I'd hope we were good after last time, but this one is even worse. Just wait until I give the details on the stream. He's timing it this way on purpose, always during a news release or just before the Twitch leaves for the weekend. Okay, he thinks he does it during that time. Oh, man. All right. What's this? Blah, 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 blah. I wish... More than one person, actually, but one guy made all the ones of me in the vests. I wish I had a surplus. We have 2 spots open for regular emotes. I'd be happy to get tons more. Dude. I'd be happy to get tons more to choose from. Yeah, guys, I'd love that. If you want to overwhelm me with choices for awesome emotes, just send them my way. That'd be cool. I'd love to. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay. That'd be really fun. Okay, Oh, who are we perma-banning? During the stream, Kurosawa Kid made you shout out Albert DeSalvo. I looked him up, and it's another serial killer. Honestly, if people tell you to shout out random full names, you shouldn't do it. Okay, permanent banly. Don't have me shout out serial killers I've never heard of. That goes for anyone in this chat as well. If you make me shout out a serial killer without me knowing it, you will be permanently banned. Thank you. I will not be shouting out John Wayne Gacy. I will not be shouting out what's some other serial killers. I will not be shouting them out. Thank you. I'm done. Sir Jeffrey Dahmer. No, I will not be shouting that out. Did you know I've apparently not really hit the tip goal multiple times? It's obviously me or Cat tipping last minute to fake it. Okay. Okay, I would. Okay, keep going. Okay, I think I'm ready to move on. There was one more that was about the resources tab. This is only 6 minutes, but the other one's only 8 minutes. Takes a while to get through. His comments, DSP goes nuclear, is asking for an unban. His comments were less than decent. How serious are they taking this shit, man? His comments were less than decent. What does that mean? His comments were less than decent. Okay, anyways. So this whole thing goes on. The whole Discord was banned. A lot of shit people said. I promise there's cool wrap-up videos you can watch that'll show more of this shit. But we might have missed something interesting there, but, you know, we'll move on. A lot more stuff to cover, I promise. We have a full show today. So, Mighty D here, because of some of the Discord leaks, this was, like I said, this is a great link to find out about DSP down from the rafters. So, Mighty D put together a video to show that. How the link was made based on the Discord leaks, which is interesting.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
Very interesting. And I love how he makes it seem like it's unsolved mysteries, too. Some folks at the Kiwi Farms have discovered an account for the mobile game WWE Champions allegedly worth $40,000. No. No! They call me DSP. Now, this is a look at his SuperCard. Oh, is that SuperCard? Yeah, that's SuperCard, right? Or maybe that's old Champions look. But anyways, there you go. Oh, Breckman wants a shout out. Can you shout out my friend Tony the Tiger, my other buddy Captain Crunch? Yeah, definitely. Big ups, Breckman. Shout out Tony the Tiger and Captain Crunch. What legends? All right, so They Call Me DSP was found on WWE Champions. This is in 2020, by the way. This is when it was found. They Call Me DSP is in the group called The Uselessness, which is not, I've never heard of that one, but there you go. Uselessness, 2019. An account at that level is worth nearly $40,000. And there is DSP's Discord. It says that when he was talking in the Champions Discords, he said, "This is my final lineup unless I pull Mr. T tomorrow." Doing some crazy stuff here. Unless everyone using a different MP trainer except blah, blah, blah. Hope it works, LOL. So he's definitely having fun on Discord. Now, this is very interesting. I did not know any of this. So someone did a text match program to compare DSP's tweets with DSP's talking in Discord. Okay? Now, I want you in chat, if you haven't seen this story and you don't know about this video, what level match do you think we're going to find here? Okay? What level match? And it's in percent, okay? So give me a percent match you think it's going to be if you don't know. If you do know, then that's different. Just go. Here we go. You ready? It's shocking. It shows a 98% match between the texts. It shows a 1 in 8.3 billion chance of the user not being DSP. I will repeat that. There is a 1 in 8.3 billion chance of the user not being DSP. And it even says, warning, I'm too confident. Did you accidentally use known writing as input writing? Listen, I'm too confident. My God. So that's how they knew that was DSP. So now Phillip, though, is in trouble because he says the following. So I got spammed by 3 people asking if I'm Darkside Phil. One of them is that something guy above. FYI, apparently my name is the same as the Twitter handle of some streamer. And now I'm getting harassed by these people. Delightful. I've had this name since the launch of the game, so I have no idea why this is suddenly an issue. Well, it's suddenly an issue because detractors have found you, and that's the only problem. You want to watch this video? It's right here.
I play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Okay, so this is the Mighty D at this point just shows DSP saying he has played WWE Champions. So skip this video. We all know this one. A Kiwi Farms user posts screenshots of DSP's secret mod chat from his private Discord. That is ThatAnonyMouse. That Kiwi Farms user. So, someone then says, a few FYIs for new mods. So that is, you can see, look at the user's image, okay? The user's image. That is the same as was found in the WWE Champions Discord. So, because ThatAnonyMouse leaking the Discords was very important in finding proving that they call Down from the Rafters was DSP, or they call me DSP at that point. As you can see, the user number. So shit that was leaked from the mod. There it is, ThatAnonyMouse right there, Anani. That's a good idea. List their common name, then any aliases known below. They were like listing aliases. Listing aliases of people. After checking the user from WWE Champions Guild, Kiwi confirmed the users have the same name, avatar, and Discord number. This was the smoking gun. As you can see, the unique number is there. Phil, Staff, and Company there on the bottom left. That was the name of the mod Discord. If this is true, remember, it's not 100% then. This proves DSP spent over $40,000 on a mobile game. And that would prove to be true. Remember, it's still not 100% at this point. 6 years ago. 5 years ago. A proven liar. Now $500,000 in debt. However, why would the other mods in the Discord chat be okay with Phil denying it on stream? They would surely know that the detractor videos were correct. They knew it, but they wanted to keep their modship so much that they were willing to look past that. Pignosis.
In your opinion, are loot boxes or similar in-game random purchasing systems gambling? Companies like EA say they are no different than, say, opening a pack of baseball cards or Kinder Eggs. Others argue that they are actual gambling.
Okay, so this is him saying how mobile games are bad, you know. They say how mobile games are very, it's just him saying how mobile games are very bad and they're all exploitative and stuff like that, which, I mean, just because he says that shit doesn't mean he's not, you know, taking part, right? Because he knows how bad they are.
Addictions and psychological.
But yet he does get very much addicted to the microtransactions and all that shit that has attached to it. Big ups on Mighty D for that video, though. I'll put that in the link below. That's a great breakdown of it. But anyways, back on the AnonyMouse train we go. So now I'm going to get to the Snort Burnell video on this topic, where you can see what happened right after it got leaked. Okay, so this is after it's leaked, and DSP has no point, but nothing else to do but to respond.
This is how I play the game.
Because at this point he has to. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Got it.
That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
I have to warn everyone. Warning.
I didn't know that
what
one.
you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sounds good?
Sound good?
All right, sounds good to me.
All right, guys. Sorry for the derailment. Like,
All right, so he is finding out now live that this happened, okay?
literally nothing happened. It was just stupid shit. Just in a nutshell.
Here we go.
AnonyMouse basically is an idiot, and he basically he's trying to make more conspiracy bullshit up. That has nothing to do with anything. He's now basically demoted. He's gone. He's not going to be involved with the streams anymore. He's going to go out there and try to say negative shit about me. Much like, you guys remember, I had a moderator for over a year who catfished everybody. So he basically, for some reason, has a bug up his ass about me. I don't know. And he's trying to cause nonsense outside of my streams that has nothing to do with the stream, by the way, at all.
AnonyMouse was well, I know he betrayed him in the end, but he was a loyal employee and pay pig for 3 years at this point.
He's being a jerk. I don't know what else to say. It sucks because he was a nice guy, who basically we all trusted. And when I say we all, I mean me and the rest of my moderators, as well as you guys, the viewers, right? We all trusted this guy to be someone who we could trust with moderation and stuff like that. And no, absolutely not. He basically just tried to flip it to try to get some kind of internet notoriety or something for himself. When in reality, he hasn't done anything. Like, he acts like he did some kind of a big negative thing.
He did a big negative thing. That AnonyMouse, as dented as he is, as damaged as he is the reason that, like, Phillip couldn't deny WWE Champions shit. Like, that's really it. Someone else might have done it, right? But, I mean, the facts are, because that AnonyMouse leaked, that's how it was just the smoking gun was there, because of that AnonyMouse, right?
by leaking chats between me and my moderators, which I've told you guys for the longest time. Yes, me and my moderators talk behind the scenes about things like things going on stream, people trying to get unbanned. Nothing inflammatory, nothing controversial at all.
Nothing inflammatory at all. All right, so I'm 100% giving him another chance, Darkside Phil. What's the point of getting out in permanent ban if they can just unban by bugging you enough? Now that's the trolls know all they have to do is bug you enough. They would just keep doing it. I just don't understand. Phillip responds, because that's the fun of it. It makes them beg. It lowers them to a level where they know they can't troll anymore because it's an instant ban. And that's exactly what we're going for, Phillip says. You humble the troublemakers into submission, and then the rest get in line. You know he'll be banned again, just like Kaz and the others. That is how Phillip likes to operate. Big ups Tony T, who says, if he paid for Nitro, he could have gotten away. Yeah, true. Damn it. And Vike says, this reminds me of when ALT says he doesn't see Cat. Let's see what Vikes thinks. I agree, Vikes. Good take. Good take, brother.
He's stalling!
I'm not stalling. Okay, so this is how DSP operates in his fucking mods. With his mods.
I'm an evil bastard.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, nothing. It's a big nothing. So I'm looking at this, and the thing is that now, basically, we have to just basically set up a new way to communicate behind the scenes, aren't me and the moderation team, is it? Because he basically gave the information publicly of how we were talking behind the scenes, and now we got people spamming shit. Which is really stupid. It's really fucking stupid. Once again, another person behind the scenes who I've done nothing negative to at all, right? I've never done anything negative to ThatAnonyMouse at all.
That's not true. As I showed before, that is not true. Remember I started this if you weren't here. ThatAnonyMouse claimed the reason he did this whole thing was from back in 2017 when he believed a troll and their emails, and that led to him unmodding ThatAnonyBear after one day. Then, after other mods stuck up for ThatAnonyBear, DSP did reinstate ThatAnonyMouse, but there was no apology and no further explanation given. That is why ThatAnonyMouse did this 3-year thing, because he was wronged in that way, according to ThatAnonyMouse. Who knows if it's true or not?
And for some reason decides that he hates my guts and he wants to try to get internet notoriety. So, good for him. You got your 15 minutes of fame, and it's just basically nothing bad has happened at all. Seriously, nothing. All that's happening now is the chat that I talked to the moderators on is now getting spammed. Yes. And I have to just basically get a new way to communicate with them behind the scenes, and obviously I'm not going to do that during a live stream here, okay?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. To me, this is like not a big deal at all. Like, whatever. Just another fucking day of nonsense. Seriously.
Who's Yuri Cheers? Can you be transparent about the Discord chat? Sure. We have a chat room where we talk about stream-related stuff. I've said this a million times. I'm not going to be specific about it because then, of course, exactly what's happening right now is happening. Oh, spam the fucking chat server where they talk about stuff and annoy them. That's why you don't give specifics, duh. But outside of that, you know, it's no big deal. It's the most mundane fucking thing possible. Yes, we have a chat where we talk behind the scenes about moderating, right?
Oh, I gotta take a sip.
YOY Cheery says, I heard you doxed PW Dubs. Is that true? No.
There we go. So this is what we're going to watch in the future. We're going to watch the modern takes on this as well. But like I showed you, the PW Dubs docs was real. It's right there. There was no reason to post that in the chat. Phillip did. There was stuff that wasn't covered. You know, so it's not like he intentionally... I don't think Phillip intentionally doxed PW Dubs. Like, that wasn't what he was trying to do. But he did. And the fact of the matter is he did. So, you know, yes, he did.
YOY Cheery says, I heard you doxed PW Dubs. Is that true? No. I didn't publicly dox anyone.
Yeah, I think it's just lazy. Like, I think he's just lazy and wanted to get people's take on something, and he doesn't know how to blur anything out. So.
Cheery says, I heard you doxed PW Dubs. Is that true? No. I didn't publicly dox anyone.
Yes, you did. The fact of the matter is he did.
Bullshit. Some random stuff happened with him that I talked to my moderators about, but I did not disclose any information that he didn't want disclosed. So it's completely false. There was no public doxing of anyone. In fact, I've never publicly doxed anyone, even though over the years...
I have threatened to do it!
People just send me shit randomly. Seriously, like, people will send me random stuff about people. I'm like, I don't care about that. I don't. I'm not the kind of person who... I'm not going to be malicious to people. People have doxed me, obviously. I'm not going to be malicious to people and dox their information despite the fact that they do negative shit to me.
The bottom line is, dude, stop it. Stop lying. You're so full of shit. You're so digging yourself even a deeper and deeper grave by lying. All you need to do is be honest and tell everyone what actually happened.
Correct.
It's so weird. I mean it. Like, sometimes I'll get an email, and it'll be like, I got all the information on this guy who hates you, and here, like, I don't care. I fucking want to be involved with this childish, stupid shit. I don't fucking wrap myself up in that nonsense. So, pretty stupid. Societies, no, there was no public doxing of PW Dubs or anyone else. When did I post any information anywhere about him?
In the Discord. Right here.
No one. Nothing.
What?
But, you know, talking with my moderators behind the scenes about here's what happened with a guy. He sent me an email and here's what he sent. And he blocked off certain information he didn't want shared. That's not doxing. That's stupidity.
Right.
That's absolute stupidity. And that's what I mean. It's such nonsense. Here we go. Let's take a nugget of truth and spin it into something that it's not.
Go ahead.
And that's exactly what all this ever is. Anyone who ever says something negative about me, it's usually, let's take something stupid Phil said out of context. Let's take a situation that's not really what happened, but spin it into say that that's what happened, right? So now some idiots will say, oh my god, Phil
he's drinking
a viewer. No, I didn't. I never put any information about a viewer publicly on the internet anywhere. It's not
he keeps saying the publicly thing.
available anywhere. It's bullshit. It never happened. So, completely lie about whatever. It never happened. You're a liar.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
No, there was no private doxing. He sent me information to try to prove who he was, and he blocked off the information that he felt was too private. So I posted the censored information to my moderator team and says, here's what's going on with this viewer.
Yeah, so what Phillip's trying to say here is PW Dub censored stuff he didn't want you to see, right? So everything else he didn't censor, well, that means he could have he once shared. But PW Dubs was sending it just to DSP, someone he clearly felt comfortable enough with to share information with, right? PW Dubs didn't expect, I doubt, for it to be shared with the entire mod team. You know what I mean? So it's that's the problem is with the whole thing is that PW Dubs sent it to one person, DSP made it visible to many people, right? So it definitely is, at the very least, a private doxing with all the people that were in the Discord.
FYI, because people are accusing him of certain things, and, you know, here's the truth. That's not doxing. Stupidity.
Nope, that's my lie. Got him. Got him.
Hi there, you liar, you.
I'm good at lying.
Yeah, we're not, by the way, I want to make very clear, thanks, A Guy with Long Hair. This, what we're seeing here is AnonyMouse's censor, just to show that it's there. What we're seeing now is after censorship has been added to this, more than was actually there. There was way more shown in the real thing, right? So that's not what it looked like in the Discord. This is added afterwards to not dox PW Dubs anymore, right? PW Dubs blocked some things, not everything, okay? There was some things blocked, but I'm not sure exactly what.
Who's Yuri Cheer says, it couldn't have been the doxing. What do you think set him off? Who knows? And that's the thing with these people, all right? Who knows?
All right, so there's the thing we showed earlier. ThatAnonyMouse is saying about that sanguine person that says he's a sociopath. He mocked me for being sexually abused as a child the night I was a mod, okay? He started instigating me in chat, so I kicked him. He told DSP I was abusing mod powers. And then Fly Eagles Fly messaged DSP. What was one of the people that messaged DSP about it?
AnonyMouse successfully ruined 45 minutes of my stream. Woo!
45 minutes.
How exciting, right?
Obviously, AnonyMouse successfully derailed the stream today. What are you going to do? Let's not make the whole stream about it. Let's have fun with Danganronpa 3, which we're about to start.
No,
okay?
It looks fun.
Do not... Here, let me put it this way.
Oh, please, go ahead.
I'm not the kind of guy who holds grudges and holds ill will. I don't want to just hear now for the next month people bash...
Yeah, definitely. We learned that in the Pro Jared situation, right? Definitely. Very funny. Snort Burnell with the X's, too.
I'm not the kind of guy who holds grudges and holds ill will. I don't want to just hear now for the next month people bashing AnonyMouse in the chat. I just don't. I don't even care about it at this point. It's just, you know, some people would be upset about it. I'm not even upset. I'm just like, whatever. We're just gonna fucking move on. Like always, another person stabs me in the back. Another person tries to treat me like shit for whatever fucking reason. Who knows? Who cares? You know,
Okay,
for me, I'm
well, they
serious,
had a reason in their
For me,
mind.
it's just Tuesday. And literally, it is Tuesday. The actual saying from the Street Fighter movie is very appropriate today because for me, it's just Tuesday.
It's just
Just
Tuesday,
a normal
guys.
day of being crapped on by someone who I trusted, and it's like, I don't care anymore, you know? I just don't give a shit. So we're just gonna have fun with games and ignore the nonsense, okay? Right? Now, just so everyone knows, obviously now, if you do constantly talk about it, if you do rail the chat, you're gonna get banned. I mean, don't be stupid about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know exactly what's gonna happen. If you derail the stream, if you talk about drama and bullshit, it's never been allowed, it never will be allowed. So don't derail the stream with a bunch of nonsense today and you'll be alright. But if you derail the stream, constantly talking about bullshit, you're probably gonna get moderated appropriately, okay?
I'm just going to ban. Here's your choice. I guess it's just burn in hell, Burnell, huh? I guess I am. I guess I'm destined to constantly have people just fucking be assholes to me. I guess so. I guess so. I don't know what else to say. You know, it's just a fucking pattern in my life where I trust people, you know, and they screw me over and over with stupid shit. So, and the hilarious part about this is, like, people are saying, they're like, well, what's the big deal? Nothing. There's no big deal. All he did is basically created drama on the stream, made it so that I couldn't actually play the game for a bit, you know. And
well, if it was any other, if DSP was a real content creator with real fans that weren't how they are, I mean, this would be a much bigger deal, right? He kind of got lucky that he's already created this fan base that will blindly support no matter what he does, even though they know he was lying to them about literally everything. Because, like, look up the people in this mod and people in the mod Discord, like, that's like even more direct lying he was doing to them. Remember we talked about like all the bullshit conspiracies about WWE Champions? Like, he's just lying straight to their face and would later say, yes, I was doing it, and it's all true. And they all know it at this point. They knew then that was really DSP. So, you know, he's just lucky he had a group of fans that don't give a shit about what he does, right? Because if this was any normal creator any normal style content creator, everyone's out. Everyone's making videos about it. It'll be big news. But because it's DSP, it's only news for, like, detractors, but not the greater internet, you know? But can you imagine? Like, think of a content creator. Can you imagine if Asmongold, it came out that Asmongold has a mod Discord like this and he's treating people like shit in boxing? It would be fucking huge news. But because it's DSP, it's just, that's what it is, you know? It's just all DSP's an idiot. That's the only reason it wasn't bigger news. This is really, if it's a normal creator, it's massive, this.
basically give out common sense knowledge. Like, of course we have a place where we talk behind the scenes. Duh. Am I going to talk about it publicly? No, for this very reason, because then people will just spam it and attack it. So, of course, I'm not going to talk about it publicly. Or you got to be a moron to think that I wouldn't have something behind the scenes where I talk to my mods. I've even said as much recently.
Yep.
I've even said as much that it existed in everything, right?
Okay.
Stupidity. Are we good? Oh, here we go. I've been exposed on stream. I got exposed on stream.
So I'll say one final thing.
Yeah.
Stupid and sad that it happened. It sucks. But I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. We're just gonna have fun now with the game. All right. Please don't derail the stream with it. If I see it in the chat, you're out of here. Same thing. Moderators, I know, are taking a look at the chat, and you know, they're gonna take care of it too. So please, you know, do not derail everything with nonsense today. This is complete bullshit, complete nonsensical stuff. And all right. I might have actually shut down the nonsense too. All right, so I'll take a look at that later.
It's shut
I
down.
got completely exposed. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions
Time.
I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phillip indoctrinated children.
All right, we got the outro. Big up Snort Burnell for that one. I would definitely want to show that one again. Okay, now one more video kind of wrapping it up that had more leaks involved. This is from Based Oslo, and there's more leaks in here we could talk about. They kind of found out more leaks about this.
Oh, you poor, almost 40-year-old man.
Shout
Got
outs
a
to
pair
Based
of
Oslo
jeans
for
that are
this.
just a little too uncomfortable.
Oh wait, what weird? I'm always down for jeans content. Hang on, they're talking about jeans. What the jeans?
Understand it.
Because you're a...
Where do people get these dumb memes from?
That's cool jeans. What the fuck? Why is he holding up jeans? Comes in denim. Yeah, there's a possible joke there. I'll screenshot it.
The internet?
This is a meme. Jeans. I own them, bitch.
Okay.
Why is this a meme? I don't understand it.
Because you're a meme, you silly fucking goose.
What are they? I have no idea. I've owned these jeans, probably no exaggeration, probably for about 8 or 9 years. Because I don't wear them and go do construction work and shit. I wear them out once a week on my day out. So they don't get me.
I don't do construction work and shit.
Do construction work and shit. I wear them out once a week on my day out, so they don't get me. And
if you wear jeans, you must be a construction worker.
Own multiple pairs, so within a year, this maybe gets a dozen wears.
Wow.
So I own jeans. Here they are.
This is a little field
trip. Like I
trip.
said, of 4 pairs. Actually, 3 pairs similar to this, and 1 pair is kind of like a backup pair that are older that I don't really like.
This is not relevant.
Uncomfortable.
Oh, you poor, almost 40-year-old man. Got a pair of jeans that are just a little too uncomfortable. My fucking heart bleeds.
But they're not boot cut. I don't know what they are. They don't even say on them. Like here, easy. What the hell does easy mean? Easy fit?
Are they women's?
Easy fit jeans? I don't know. Here they are. Jeans. All right. The jeans segment has now passed, and now you can all clip that segment and put it up on your fucking streams about stupid shit.
Hey, I saw Linkara. I see Linkara in the top right. What else do I see?
Stupid shit. There you go.
You got it, dude.
Has the dark side of the internet been so fucking barren that jeans are a comedic highlight?
Yes.
Has nothing else of note happened?
No.
Discord leaks? What the fuck are you talking about, Discord leaks?
There
That was
we go.
last year. Oh, there was another Discord? And that leaked?
Yes.
Ho ho ho! The plot, unlike Dave's hair, is thickened.
Like, literally nothing happened. It was just stupid shit. Just in a nutshell.
And it all started when longtime mod ThatAnonyMouse went rogue. But why did he go rogue?
Oh, there we go. Nice summary that I already gave. Here we go.
Now, most people on the dark side of the internet know who PW Dubs is.
Yes, Robot Wizard, it is true. Last year, PW Dubs ruined WrestleMania for me by spoiling one of the main events while I was streaming Morrowind. I was going to watch it afterward when I still had WWE Network. I don't have it anymore. But I was going to watch it afterward.
Double vest
told
day,
the results, and I was incredibly angry at him. Yes.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Oh, Snow Carl had chosen. Why is PW Dubs banned? How is Immortals going? The PW Dubs is banned because he's repeatedly violated the rules again recently. I'm not even going into detail about it, but he, like, in the past week, he violated the rules like 3 times. And I guess mods are being lenient with him about it. And he just kept doing it, so I don't know what to say. Like, you know, you can only be lenient so much. I like the guy, but I mean, you have to abide by the rules. You can't just ignore the fucking rules and think you're above them. And he just kept violating them. So, you know, you gotta support the stream if you want something back from the stream. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do anything. You just sat there and complained all night. So that's
all right. Pretty cool.
Although you did not, excuse me, that was disgusting. Although you did not ruin the game like PW Dubs. So,
there you go.
You didn't ruin the game like PW Dubs. You're not as bad.
Well, some fucking
That's the real reason that PW Dubs got banned right there. You hear that? You did not ruin the game like PW Dubs did for WWE for fucking WrestleMania.
Using autistic voodoo black magic, DSP ended up bamboozling him into sending his ID. Information included full name, date of birth, partial address, height, eye color, issue date, etc. Now, it'd be just one thing if Phil got the information and kept it under his gross-ass beanie. But he fucking didn't. He ended up sharing it on his Discord.
What the hell is wrong with you?
There's more exceptionalism from the server, but we're gonna get to that later.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. I gotta see the banned words.
Discord!
What the hell is wrong with you?
There's more
all right, so banned words, pig roach. 3 varieties of pig roach. N-word.
Exceptionalism from the server.
Penis of various sizes. Various sizes. You can't even put a small penis in there. Come on. I mean, I understand why you might want to ban long ones, but how about the short? Also, Sheepal Snort Burr Neil. Snort Burr Neil. Hair trick. Hair trick.
Server, but we're gonna get
hair flip. Hair flip? Hair flip? Why is that banned? Hair flip. She was underage. Stop begging. Data 17-year-olds. Leanna, DSP get my boy Tyrone. My boy Tyrone. Okay, so if you say Tyrone, that's cool, but you cannot say my boy Tyrone. That obviously needs to be banned. Here too. No more my boy Tyrone. I'll let Tyrone work, but not my boy Tyrone. Darkside Phil, get a job. Jack off, jerked off on. Why do we have to add that? Jerked off on. So no on. That's too far. Okay, guys, please.
I get to that later. More.
Oh my God! Hold on. This is what we're after. Fapped in pay pig. More N-word. Pay pig. Panda Lee. Begathon. Masturbate on stream. Jerking it. I need to raise a lot of money this month. Oink and a nay. Nay. Oink and a nay.
More reasons why AnonyMouse went rogue are.
I'll go back to that to find those. Hold on, I will. I'll find those in the video, in the leaks. I'll find those. Yeah, if that being said, it'd be funny to go through those. God.
What? Phil stringing along whales? Pfft, never. Does this guy look like the type of dude who would string people along? Yes! Dangle mod ship in front of wheelchairs? Yes! Never. DSP's an honest guy, remember, boys? Come on.
Yeah. This guy's very good based Oslo, by the way. Here's the link to this video if you want it. He doesn't make stuff anymore, but he's got some stuff in the archives for us. But he is very good.
Has Phil's neediness and desperation levels gone so low that he's forever stuck on crazy girlfriend mode? Makes you wonder if he's like that with his wife.
So as you can see...
Girlfriend mode? Makes you wonder if he's like that with his wife.
There is Bad Bunny, who, remember we started this stream talking about the Bad Bunny connection, let's say, in this whole crazy story. But there you go.
Wife. Okie dokie. Cue the Lifetime original movie music. This story in itself has a bit of a timeline. October 27th.
Oh, that's good to hear. Agent Proper says Oslo's trying to win at life. I still check in with him. Big ups. I hope he's doing well.
AnonyMouse has made a mod. He was removed from the mod team because a troll got under his skin making fun of his sexuality. The troll went further in, making fun of the fact that AnonyMouse was molested as a child. Dude even called him a pedophile. That's pretty fucked up, even for my shitlord sensibilities. But the question is, did Phil step up and defend his mod? Fuck no, he did not.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
It only took a couple emails for Phil to throw AnonyMouse under the bus. Yep. Getting fucked over like that probably gave Anony the motive to play the long game.
Bingo.
Fucking Frank Underwood style. Did I neglect to mention that this was all posted onto the farms? Because it was posted onto the farms. With an infinite link to the Discord?
Obviously that's gone now.
Show me the money. Well, that's what I fucking get for being late for everything. AnonyMouse has videos of himself going through...
So those are all gone, but Ann Lee is the one that backed up
the Discord server. Cool boy extraordinaire, Mr. Huffstuff. Picked out the gold tier gold dust. Links to everything will be in the description down below. Now let's get into some absolute fucking retardation. Phil crying to his wife.
There we go. So here's what we're here for. This is the good stuff. So, okay, I just told my wife what's going on. My wife, I can add you. Things are not looking good for Twitch at this point. I hope we're good after this time, but even worse, just wait for details on the stream.
About the bans. Being scared about getting sued. Fucking pussy. A lime meme. I didn't know this was a fucking thing, but
So, FY, this is a stupid hater meme, is the dumbest yet. Someone made an account on a chat app called Line with my name and the phone number that was doxed 6 years ago, I guess. And they're now saying it's more proof that I play mobile games, which it was. They haven't yet produced any evidence that it's me outside of the login and phone number, and haven't even explained how this proves anything outside of stuff like people who play mobile games use that Line app. But considering the lengths they went earlier this year to make shit up about me in Discord, etc., I wouldn't be surprised to see fake stuff. We already had 2 spammers today making fake names and cheering to get attention. So if you see anything about Line app, it's a detractor meme. So, and it sounds like Based Oslo doesn't know at this point, but this is absolutely true. You have to have the Line app for
about
that.
Getting
and he registered the number. It was proven that he registered his number on the Line app because you could call and say, change a password or something.
Dude. Fucking pussy. A lime meme. I didn't know this was a fucking thing, but okay. Apparently, ThatAnonyMouse is the one to blame for the Penne Points gambling
you can check a box to allow people to use Penne Points for extra votes. There we go.
which has been a fun little bubble in and of itself. A badonkadonk ton of only iced coffee talk.
Okay, a badonkadonk of only iced coffee talk.
Which has been a fun little bubble in and of itself. A badonkadonk.
For only iced coffee, just say, okay, we already talked about that.
Ton of only iced coffee.
The funny thing is, just yesterday, he and the others were asking about becoming a VIP or even a mod because of his contributions. I said no to VIP when I found out it bypasses the block on spamming links in the chat. I told him I'd think about modship if he applied with his info like everyone else. He didn't, and then tonight he hits 500 gifted subs and leaves. So it looks like he was just looking to get something on the way out.
Coffee talk. Eternal Napalm is a rat. DSP shares emails.
I just got this email. Ooh, what's this email? Equilibrium streams are him making disgusting fun stuff about you and your wife. It's truly disgusting what he advocates. Read further. His streams a lot of time are Jackbox party games where not only he encourages people to have very negative prompts regarding you and your wife, but also he himself says a ton of stuff that is just down to the barrel wrong regarding you. I would like him to be banned from your streams because he is in essence a person who is malicious towards you, but tries to hide it so well. Please consider banning this disgusting person from your stream. Thank you. I'm here to just warn you about his intentions. What the fuck?
Very cool.
How many emails does Phillip read a night? You know, like 20? 10? You know he gets dented emails like this all the fucking time. Big ups to Warren Safe Person. The detractors are always right. In the end...
Always know it's even cooler? Mods turning on each other. Imagine that. Discord mods turning on each other.
Yes.
Phil is under the dumbass impression that Twitter impressions actually...
My Twitter actually gets big views, attention on what I post. But nobody retweets, likes my post because that means you immediately get tracked by trolls. But I've seen those sites that track what I post up, and the exposure of my tweeting is quite big for someone of my size and audience. I've seen those sites that track. Does that mean you're checking it?
Discord mods turning on each other. Phil is under the dumbass impression that Twitter impressions actually matter. DSP won't do the Sonic hat anymore because he thinks it makes him look like Christian.
Yeah, they want the Sonic hat to say I look like Christian, whoever that guy is.
And no, Phil, but all this?
It doesn't even fit. It doesn't fit. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy Halloween. How's it going? Here I am on Dino Island. I'm ready to eat some fruits. And I'm ready to play some games. Are you guys ready?
Uh-huh.
Yes. I'm
Oh, that's
spooky
really cool.
themed games with all the nose that you are very excited. I can't really see you too well over my nose. Oh my god. Good lord.
That looks like brothers.
So I was Wings of Redemption for Halloween, but then Yoshi came by and ate me. So that's why I've now become Yoshi for Halloween, because I've been engulfed completely by Yoshi.
Dude, that's so unfair. How does he do that?
Okay.
I can't eat him like that. Wow.
All right. So everyone,
That's not right at all.
I'm Yoshi. Kind of saying, quite frankly,
Christian. That's just
I tried this week. I tried to like other way.
That makes you look like Christian. Dark hates his forums, but yet
I don't care. It's a small group of people anyway.
Still pays for them.
Yeah, those supposedly cost thousands of dollars a year, by the way.
Other people's money, but that's just how the dark side of the internet works. Everything is bought and paid for with other people's money. Dead Brother Guy also gets a name drop along with other characters on the dark side of the internet.
Oh, Bad Bunny. There was never any controversy. I have nothing to do with her at all. She started coming to my chat to cause drama and get attention for herself. That was about Bad Bunny. Oh, wait. Be Awesome One? Okay, that's heavily concerning. The name was vaguely familiar. I looked and he whispered me in February. They sent me a link to pretty disturbing images. I never checked them until now. What the fuck? What a creep. What did you... Be Awesome One. What did you say? That's Memology. Isn't why are you watching Memology, the scumbag who actively lies about me for clickbait views?
But wait, there's more.
So we have some Wings talk. I showed you that one. Yeah, Woody's gamer tag, weird guy.
The fallout from this was the usual DSP.
Oh wait. He says something at E3. He was a lost soul. Then
the fallout from
this. He
this.
said he was hilarious to watch at E3. He was a lost soul there.
This was the usual
about Woody's gamer tag.
DSP deflection tactics.
Silly.
All right, we saw this one.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Really?
Conspiracy bullshit up. That has nothing to do with anything.
Really?
He's now basically demoted. He's gone. He's not going to be involved with the streams anymore. He's going to go out there and try to say negative shit about me. He's being a jerk. I don't know what else to say. It sucks because he was a nice guy. Who basically we all trusted. And when I say we all,
we all trusted.
To be a...
Yeah, we saw this part.
Me trying to get unbanned. Nothing inflammatory, nothing controversial at all. Seriously. Nothing. It's a big nothing. So I'm looking at this, and the thing is that now, basically, we have to just basically set up a new way to communicate behind the scenes, aren't me and the moderation team. The scenes, it's really, every one of you, I do it.
You know what, boys? This was pretty fun. Can't wait to do this again when the next server leaks out.
I already told you guys about it.
There we go. Big ups to Base Oslo for that little rundown. Okay, so next, to finish our story, I want to get to because obviously June the King covered this in the documentary. And DSP, of course, reacted to this whole thing. So what would DSP say about this during the June documentary? I thought it'd be interesting to see how we finish today. So here we go.
Thank you.
$800.
So this is PW Dubs, who was featured on the June the King documentary, said he donated over $800 over his time to DSP.
Was ex-viewer PW Dubs estimating how much he donated to Phil. But why would he donate so much?
I never get tipped to help him out. The reason I tipped really was just to try to get a reaction out of him.
With PW Dubs continually attempting to get a rise out of Phil, bans were common. But because he was donating, so were unbans.
Over time,
I don't even remember that. I banned him a lot. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
A lot of he was one of the people who was contributing, and my detractors went after him. Remember? Like my detractors were attacking him and trying to dox him and shit. I don't ever remember having an issue where I had to keep banning him. Maybe at the end. I actually don't remember. If you want to know the truth, I actually don't remember. So let's see. Maybe June has the info because I don't. I really don't remember.
I would say things that sometimes get me banned, but eventually I just send an email and I'll get unbanned.
Yeah.
Like everybody else. Seriously, like almost everyone else, it was the same thing. People would act stupid and they would apologize and I would unban them. If he's insinuating it's because he contributed, that's not the case. There's been tons of people who say shit and I unban them whenever they ask, as long as they say they don't want to do it again. All right, so that's kind of a misrepresentation. If he's trying to say,
what did he send? Did he send you something else though, Phillip?
Only because he gave money. That's not true at all. John has done a super chat. Glad to see you doing so well. Great job finally dropping the vices and owning up. Inspiring, bud. Thank you very much to John. Yeah.
He didn't drop the vices though.
Not easy to sit here and watch this.
He didn't drop the vices,
but it had to be done to move on with my life. All right, it really did.
Well, he didn't drop the vices though. He said, yes, what the Detractors said about me for years was true. That was not dropping the vices.
See how long it's going to take to pop up.
Intent to troll Phil.
Okay.
I want the animation for it.
There we go.
Okay.
With most donators with the intent to troll Phil, Phil does eventually become exhausted with their excuses. This back and forth through email got to the point that PW Dubs was arguing that he lived in Texas. Phil kept refuting that he did.
Oh, is that who this is? Dude,
Oh,
swear to
yeah.
God.
Oh, is that who that is? Oh.
I didn't know that. I also don't remember PW Dubs doing $800 in contributions. I don't remember that at all. I remember him every once in a while doing contributions. I don't remember him doing $800 in contributions.
Why would you know exactly how much one person gave
I'm
you?
wrong because I don't nickel and dime contributions. Like I'm not sitting.
That's irrelevant though.
Okay. If this is what I think it is, this is going to be a hilarious story. I can't wait to tell it. So let's see.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be hilarious, as we've already seen today.
PW Dubs does this.
I was trying to do like a gotcha moment, like when I sent him the email saying I do live in Texas. Like there's proof that I live in Texas.
PW Dubs sent Phil an image of his driver's license, where he self-centered certain sections himself with scribbles of black lines through MS Paint. Censored was his face, the expiry date, street address, and license ID. What Phil then did was post this email to a secret moderator Discord.
Uh-oh, Phillip.
Secret moderator Discord?
The one you said doesn't exist? That means it definitely was a secret moderator Discord.
It's literally just a Discord where my moderators talk. It's not secret. It's because we need to talk somewhere about moderation of the streams, right?
Move past the name. Okay, moderator Discord.
He's at the secret moderator Discord, like it's some kind of a clandestine place.
Okay.
But let me tell you.
Excuse me, private moderator Discord. Is that good?
The secret moderator Discord is really boring. We don't really talk that much in there. When we do, it's usually about the streams. Every once in a while,
oh, it's very interesting.
We're cordial. We talk about each other's lives, but it's just like a bunch of guys hanging out.
Oh, it's very interesting.
Hey, what happened on stream today? Can you help me moderate today? Can we do this? Can we do that? It's not a secret Discord.
Oh,
all right,
well,
how silly.
That included about...
How would you describe? How would you explain something you said didn't exist for years? But okay.
11 other members remarking, quote, I mean, Jesus. Why are we even at this point? I don't want to card my fucking stream chatters.
Okay, so why'd you do that?
The few moderators that responded shared in this confusing sentiment. But Phil posting this license, even though it was somewhat censored through PW Dubs, meant that he had doxed him.
Yes.
Wrong. I did.
Yes, that's good.
Didn't dox him at all. He censored all the information people didn't know. We already.
What? People knew how tall he was and his eye color and birth date?
I didn't dox him at all. He censored all the information people didn't know. We already knew his name. We already knew his date of birth.
Eye color, his date of birth.
He'd already told everyone his birthday, and we
did he? This is all bullshit. I'm making shit up right now.
Knew where he lived. He already had to put that information out there on the internet. We already all knew that from his discussions and things in my chat. He sent me the censored license, so the information nobody knew would not be put out.
He already told people his birthday and year.
This is not a dox at all.
Okay.
At all, in any way, shape, or form. Sorry, June. This is completely misinformation. This is not doxing. Doxing would have been if he actually sent me his uncensored license and I posted it somewhere public for everyone to see. That's a.
You posted it public in a private Discord.
Doxing. This is not doxing. It's a censored document that he censored himself, and the information that's not censored is already public. He already told everyone it in my chat. So that's absolutely ridiculous to say that this is a
including his height, weight, eye color, and date of birth. Interesting.
Absolutely not. All right, it's not. Sorry, there's no one who's going to give you the L or give you the W on that. That's bullshit. That's not doxing. Let's move on.
Phil had revealed his private information, though it was only to a small, uninterested group. With this information, a rat, well, more so a mouse, took note of Phil's transgression.
Yes, and by the way, for the record, this was all a setup. This was done.
Here we go. Let's hear Phillip's telling of the tale we've heard so far today.
W Dubs was egged on by ThatAnonyMouse and detractors to do this. All right, just so you know, because I find out about the shit after the fact.
What are you gonna say
here?
here?
I have evidence? No, because I don't sit in the detractor discords and shit. But this was all plotted out ahead of time. Because I don't know if he's gonna say, but ThatAnonyMouse was my second mod.
Yeah.
That catfished everyone. Everyone.
That's not what. What do you mean catfished?
Made everyone think that they were a fan of mine just so that they could moderate for me for over a year and finally try to get me with a gotcha moment.
Catfish.
We had already had a mod, which he didn't talk about this, okay? Let me go ahead.
Stop
Let me go ahead and go full screen
catfishing.
to explain this story.
Oh, okay, so here is Phillip's explaining of the story.
We had a moderator by the name of Marl, that character from Chrono Trigger, okay? And
Marl was the first mod that dipped. We should do a deep dive on Marl. That's another person I don't know anything about. This time period I just don't know anything about, or I didn't know that much about.
And Marl was just a chatter in my chat for about 6 months, 7 months, all right? Maybe a year, I'm not sure.
Okay.
And they were nice with everyone. And everyone was cool with Marl and everything. And Marl told everyone, hey, I'm a woman, and here's some stuff about me and stuff like that. And
I'm a woman.
And she befriended a lot of people in the community. Eventually, Marl offered to be a moderator of mine. And I was like, well...
Do you ladies do that in chats when you go places? Hello, I'm a woman.
Everyone seems to like you. I trust you. It wasn't because Marl was a contributor or anything. They were just a nice person. So I moderated them, okay? Now, moderators at that time actually had access to a lot of things involved with my Twitch. So for a year, I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
For a year, this moderator was moderating for me, and no one ever had an inkling there was anything wrong.
Yes.
Okay? One night, in the middle of the night, one of my moderators sends me a frightened email, okay? And the email reads as thus: just so you know, I went into your Nightbot, which we still use today as the chat bot, okay? Went to your Nightbot, and I found someone has gone in there and literally has changed all the commands. They're all things that are going to get you banned off of Twitch today. The moment you go live, if someone starts doing these commands, this is like awful shit. This is not only insults about you, there's racist shit. It's all in your bot. So you're going to get blamed for it. Like you programmed your bot to have all this racist.
It's fucking bot in the fucking text. I doubt anything would happen, but whatever.
This stuff in it. Okay? Wow.
The most the bot can do can write in fucking chat, but all right.
That's messed up. Well, let me take a look. And I looked, and lo and behold, it said it was Marl, my moderator, for a year who had done this. So it was discovered that Marl...
Interested in why this is relevant right now.
Was a catfish. One of my detractors who had pretended to be a fan for 7-8 months, befriended everyone in the community, became a moderator, but got all access to all my shit, and was plotting this all along for a year. This Marl person had personal discussions with my other mods and people, that telling them all about their life and everything. It was all a lie.
Your Honor.
It was literally 100% fabricated to infiltrate my community and try to get me banned from Twitch. Think about how insane that is, okay? So that was time number one.
Okay, a relevant story done. Next.
This time, this guy's name is ThatAnonyMouse, okay? This guy is a chatter of mine for a while. I can't remember if he ever contributed or not. He might have, but he wasn't a giant contributor or anything.
Did contribute, not a giant contributor, is how I would describe ThatAnonyMouse. A deposit maker says, hello, M-Woman, social and credit card numbers, please. Oh, sure. OnlyFans link. Boat Knight says, we already knew his blood type and his list of fears. Yeah, about ThatAnonyMouse. Oh, no, PW Dubs. We knew everything about him. Come on. Everyone knew that. Everyone knew his birthday. He said that. Yeah, right.
Like that. This guy, again, was a nice guy in chat, saying, you know, being good with the community, saying nice things. Let me put it this way. This guy, all right, was so nice to me. Over time, I did a playthrough that they had requested. They had requested that I would play Night in the Woods, which I had never really heard of. And I usually didn't play indie games. And I did a full playthrough of Night in the Woods because of this person.
Oh, God, thank you, Phillip. Oh, my God, what an angel. Oh, what an angel. Phillip felt like doing some charity that day. Most streamers don't reward their mods, but Phillip did. And he wanted to make ThatAnonymouse's dreams come true. And he even did a playthrough for ThatAnonyMouse. Silent Leopard says, waiting for LT to show the pic with ThatAnonyMouse in his diaper costume. Yeah, I already said this. Apparently people aren't listening. We are ending the story before we get to any pictures. We are clocking out before we get to any pictures. But I'll tell you what was found, but I'm not going to show you anything. Tired of it. Fist of the Snort Star, Iwamoto says, he often says basically when he's lying, right? Well, he said there's a lot of like tells towards lying, but basically is a good one.
So this person becomes a moderator of mine. They're in my moderator Discord, okay? Come to find out, this person hates me, and the reason we know this, they posted all this up on Kiwi Farms. I don't know if June will cover it. But basically,
do you know why? What are the reasons, Phillip?
This person had a secret grudge against me for something I had said like 2-3 years earlier.
That is true. Right? Not what he said, what you more didn't say.
Something crazy like
not even like direct reference or anything to this person, but somehow it just rubbed them really the wrong way. I'm curious if June will cover it, because I don't really remember what it was.
Okay, real quick, just in case you're just joining us, what that is, again, you heard the guy say it, I'm not going to reiterate it again, but you know, it's more than Phillip putting on right here.
And they had a secret grudge against me for years. Years. And they became a mod, and they actually worked with this PW Dubs guy to try to frame me to claim that I died.
If you don't know what he said, okay, some people don't know what he said. So real quick, I'll let you know what he said. So that Anana Bear was given modship. But one troll made fun of that Anana Bear for being gay and being SA'd as a child. Okay? That same troll messaged Phillip emails talking about how that Anana Bear is a horrible mod. That led to Phillip unmodding that Anana Bear. Well, after that Anana Bear told other mods about the story, they messaged Phillip back and said, yo, that Anana Bear didn't do anything wrong. That led to Phillip saying the following, okay, you're back, but no apology and no explanation was ever given. It was just, yes, you're a mod again. Like not admitting to any wrongdoing is what rubbed that ThatAnonyMouse the wrong way. And that led to, well, according to ThatAnonyMouse, that led to this 3-year thing. Now, is that the truth of the matter? Who the fuck knows? But that's what he said.
Doxed a fan so that now I get in trouble. All right? Did I dox that fan?
Yes.
The person who sent me an edited license?
Yes.
Who had only information that was public already showing on the license?
Yes.
It's pretty messed up. Oh, by the way, after this happened, they tried to put out a version of the license that wasn't the real one. They tried to put out a version of the license that I think had different information on it or something to act like it actually was a doxing when it was public information. The person's name we knew, where they lived we knew, and their date of birth we already knew. They'd already said all of that in my chat before. It's not a dox if you've already released that info and you're purposely editing the other info, right? Why else would this person have unsolicited sent me this license? And the only reason I presented it to my moderators, I'm like, is anyone getting shit like this? Because if so, we got to figure out what's going on and put it end to it. We can't be getting people's information like this. No one's asking for this, and this is just going to be trouble. It's 100% a special secret op from this guy to try to set me up. All right? So this is misrepresented to say, like, I doxed him. I didn't dox him. Sorry, June. We will have to agree to disagree on this. That's complete.
Well, he's not asking, and he doesn't have to ask. He's saying it, and everyone agrees with that.
Nonsense. Nobody got doxed.
I missed where June was asking.
If anything, if you want to know who the doxer was, ThatAnonyMouse, because he's the one that actually posted all this up later.
That's not true. Who's the one? Why was that information available to be doxed in the first place, Phillip? I wonder. I hope it's not. Who posted it first? Who allowed it to be doxed in the first place, if we even take your word on that one? This was posted first by Darkside Phil. That is what led to it being further doxed when ThatAnonyMouse doxed the whole Discord. So, DSP, yes, that's correct. Commence the jiggling. Correct. DSP posting it isn't doxing, but when ThatAnonyMouse posted it afterwards, that is doxing. Yes, that you got it. You got it. You got it. We got there.
Who the doxer was? ThatAnonyMouse, because he's the one that actually posted all this up later.
So
he's the one telling the whole internet about it. Like, you then are putting it out in the public eye, not me.
Well,
what are you talking about? Pretty messed up.
Right.
Anyway, so I received a $5 from clown them. I would also clown on them for it. And info, I would clown them. Gino received stuff. A $5 super chat. Hold on. $5 super chat from Papa Gino, who says, if someone dummy sent me a picture of their driver's license with redacted info, I would clown them. I would also clown on them for it. And the thing is, did you read the message? I'm not clowning on the guy. I'm disturbed.
You shared it with everyone and said, PWG sent me this? And I think it said, like, what am I supposed to do with this, I think?
I'm like, why is he sending me this? This is legit scary.
Okay.
Now people are sending me
you didn't say
legal
that.
documents and shit. I don't want this. Like,
that was not said.
Here?
And that's why I wanted to show my mods, and I knew that there was nothing on that license.
He did say, I don't want to ID stream chatters, but...
That was private info because it was already public, what we had already known about the person.
Okay.
So that's what I mean.
Date of birth?
Like, dude, what is going on here?
Including
anyway,
date of birth?
Let's continue because I really hate, once again, this is very similar to me to the PC issue earlier, where I feel like this is a non-issue, it's just stupid shit, but somehow it got into the dock and is somehow, you know, fucking focused on here. Don't ask me why. So let's continue.
This rogue mod, known as ThatAnonyMouse, or Anony for short, was in talks with Kiwi Farm members to verify themselves and leak both the secret Discord chat logs and prove Phil had doxed PW dubs.
Yes.
But Phil was catching on. Now in 2021, this came to a head mid-March.
Like the ThatAnonyMouse, they had the power in like Twitch chats, like change the title of his stream. So they like changed the title of when Phil was streaming, he changed the title to Dark Side Phil leaks. I mean, Dark Side Phil docs PW dubs. He made that the title.
Following this and ThatAnonymouse's departure, Phil had to defend his doxing of PW dubs and his secret Discord.
Yes, he just did today as well, June, actually.
So his question specifically is, why didn't you ever mention that you had a Discord? We asked you before if you used Discord and you said no.
Because it's my moderator Discord. It's none of my...
Seems like that would be a secret Discord then, wouldn't it, Phillip? Interesting, huh? Now you're saying it was secret? I can't keep up.
Discord. We asked you before if you used Discord and you said no.
Because it's my moderator Discord. It's none of anyone's business if I have something for my business behind the scenes running to be used for business purposes. The question was, do I have a public Discord? Do I have a Discord people can join and talk to me? No.
Oh.
I can have a private Discord if I want.
Oh, you do have a private one. Huh?
Discord. Do I have a Discord people can join and talk to me? No. I can have a private Discord if I want. I can have 10 private Discords if I want. I could have a fleet of 100 servers connected together, all with secret moderator Discords, and it's my prerogative to do that, and it's none of your fucking business. Why are you even care, and why are you asking me dumb questions? Mind your own fucking business.
Because...
So you do have secret Discords then, huh? Amazing. Big ups, Candy. So I love lore streams. It's getting me through a rough breakup. Oh, come on. Whoever they are, they don't deserve you. That's what I'm telling you. They don't deserve you, Candy. Fuck them. If that's your feelings. If you still have feelings, then maybe not fuck them. But I feel the same way you do. That's what I promise. Tony T says, Exhibit A of Phil being afraid of confrontation. Yep, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Has nothing to do with anyone watching the stream.
The doxing, the Discord, and his treatment of ThatAnonyMouse made its way to Reddit, where it was fast to gain traction. ThatAnonyMouse, in his post, made sure to censor everything the driver's license had on it except the words driver's license. Phil admitted that he shared the license in a small moderator Discord, but used the small size of the Discord and the fact that PW censored some of it himself in his defense. Then came the argument that Phil did not share the censored version, confusing ThatAnonymouse's full censor against PW partial censor. Even so, it was all a bad look for Phil. And not just Phil, but also ThatAnonyMouse. In a place like Kiwi Farms, posts range from general observations, to memes, to full...
Yes, so this drew the attention of Kiwi Farms onto ThatAnonyMouse, and let's see how deep into this June gets.
Vitriol, all of which is typically welcome. To step foot in this space is to realize that everyone is a potential target.
Yes.
All elements of you can be criticized and brought forward for the sake of entertainment. ThatAnonyMouse was no exception. Nigel UKIP was set on giving ThatAnonyMouse a proper welcome by making fun of his appearance and his launch of his streaming career. This comes with the perspective some detractors across several communities hold.
King Jad says, this screenshot proves that Phil's original sharing in the mod Discord was not edited. He shared the uncensored image of his mod Discord, not edit it for the sake of the farms. But King Jad, let me ask you about this. This one right here, okay? I know what you're talking about, not this. So you're saying, King Jad, that this one was a 100% not edited at all? So but I know that PW Dubs himself said he edited out some shit, right?
Forward for the...
So it was posted edited, right? That's what I don't get.
The sake of entertainment. What if some detractors is a constantly as some view Phil and other streamers like Wing.
June mentions he edited a few things, but Phil did later claim the AnonyMouse censor was his own censor. I thought AnonyMouse was, PW Dubs censored some shit, I thought. PW Dubs only 2 or 3 things, but Anonymous redacted almost everything. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, so this one is the one that still exists on the farms right now, but this red shit is all AnonyMouse added it, right? It was not like this. This is not the one that Phillip got, okay? This is all added.
Redemption as chronic e-beggars who are constantly unappreciative of fan support and money, though most won't care and are just there for the entertainment. And when Baby AnonyMouse's alternative fur baby fetish Twitter was noticed, that's all they got. The contents of this Twitter are highly disturbing and for that reason cannot and should not be shown.
Yes.
Wow. Diaper photo. Yes. That was a crazy situation they had. Like, it's like so much stuff in this vortex. It's crazy. It's like so many.
With AnonyMouse's image irrevocably defiled through his own means, he dropped off from the community entirely.
Yes.
As for what happened to Phil, practically nothing. This behavior was already expected from him.
Oh, Phillip, any thoughts? Any thoughts, Phillip? That line is so good. That cuts like a fucking knife, doesn't it? Oh, God, June. Holy shit.
For what happened to defiled through his own means, he dropped off from.
Like, Phillip thinks he's getting a W here, by the way. Like, yeah, AnonyMouse was wild and crazy. He's a bitch.
With AnonyMouse's image irrevocably defiled through his own means, he dropped off from the community entirely. As for what happened to Phil, practically nothing. This behavior was already expected from him. Besides, surprises don't come from.
This is hilarious. This behavior was expected from him.
Yes,
you mean
exactly.
The behavior where someone tried to set me up to make it look like I did something far worse than what actually happened, and I reacted very rationally to it.
Wonder why you didn't bring this up when you have June on the interview in about 2 weeks from this time. Seems like you're very confident now.
It looked like I did something far worse than what actually happened, and I reacted very rationally to it and said, this is stupid, it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's
where was
right.
this energy?
That's why nothing happened. You're absolutely correct. Because nothing happened. It's fucking stupid. This is only news to people who have the tiniest of fucking IQs and think that this is fucking important shit.
Phil.
Are you calling June low IQ then?
They come from everything else.
IQs and think that this is fucking important shit.
Phil. They come from everything else.
Oh, look at that.
It's this game again. This was a very important game in terms of drama, wasn't it? Everything's coming out during this game. Okay, so one thing we have to do before we say goodbye today is definitely, I think we're moving
there's
on
some kind of a glitch. Only Iced Coffee just realized there's a glitch on Twitch.
Only Iced Coffee. Okay, I want to find out the band names. Okay, so where would the band names be searched? Okay, I'm going to make this super speed because we got to go through the band words. But which one are they under, I wonder? Let me see. It should be a long list. I'm just kind of going to burn through this real quick. Because it starts with a long list. I'm guessing it's mods. This is the Twitch moderation. What's the other one? Unban requests, Nightbot, unban requests, perm ban. Let's see. This is the last video that was there. Unban appeals. I'm going to try modship first. We'll see. Hopefully I can find it. Because that list was too fucking good. And I gotta find that. But how the transcript not in use because it's no audio. It's not gonna help. It's just the fucking it's just music right now. Listen. Oh, yeah. I'm happy go lucky. That's what's on. Just fucking audio. What's that? Memeology video? Wait, let me stop that one. DSP defends disgusting Netflix film Cuties. Despite having almost verbatim the same take as the controversy as beloved commenters like Yong Ye and Moist Critical, Phil has been targeted for his take on the Cuties controversy. Warning everyone, because this will probably be a detractor talking point right now. Yeah, you think? You think? LOL, it's not a disgusting film. Did that moron even read a synopsis of it? It was praised at Sundance. The movie criticizes and condemns the sexualizing of minors. Memeology is a fucking moron. Man, we condemn the Holocaust, but we can't show footage of it because we condemn it. Just act like it doesn't exist, such fuckwitch. There we go. He didn't even see the movie, by the way, I don't think. He was just joining on the area. Here's another one. Defending cuties. I think the difference is not, it's not implied I'm a pedo there at least. The Memeology video 100% insinuates that. He didn't even see the movie. He's just trying to make that stand like it's some kind of going against the grain stand he sometimes does, you know? The truth is, I have very little personal contact with viewers outside of the streams. I have never had a conversation about someone who was going to specifically tip on any particular stream. I had fallen asleep, so he couldn't ping me. I didn't put out the bat signal that night, I guess. They come up with the stupidest shit. All right, I'm going to try to scrub this. I got to find it. I will not be denied. I will not be denied. Where is the fucking band's words list? See, this is Twitch. I'm guessing it would be in the other one, though. I'm guessing it would be here. Because these are kind of the other stuff. Like permaban list, could that be it? Let's see. Hopefully it's here. Yeah, no, I will, King. I'm fighting through it, King Jed. Don't worry. Anything else? There's Kekin. Come on, ThatAnonyMouse, keep moving. Oh, thank you, Gout Gout. It was in the 38-minute video of the leaks, 2119. You're a king, Gout Gout. 2119. Wait, that's not, there's different. You mean this one? The longest one, there's only 3, and the longest one is 2518. Gout Gout SSG. This is the longest one, right? There's a 25-minute, an 18-minute, and a 6-minute Gout Gout. Could you send me that link in Discord, Gout Gout SSG? I will pause the stream for this. We need to get this. It's worth it. I want that. I want to see those band names. We'll finish with the band names. I hope it's not true, King Chat. I hope I'm not getting trolled. Oh, Gout Gout set a record. Gout Gout set a new record not too long ago. A week ago or so. I'll stall the stream. Don't worry. I can definitely do good with stalling. This is just so stupid. So fucking stupid, this whole story. ThatAnonyMouse for 3 fucking years did this based on the first interaction. I guess the payoff is good. It definitely was inconsequential, but then, you know, people found out some silly stuff about ThatAnonyMouse that kind of, but doesn't change the fact of what he found. That's for sure. But yeah. Oh, I went back and you watched the video that's 38 minutes. No, that was because that didn't show all of it. Gout Gout. I want to see the. Ooh, what's that? No. I want to see where there's it's in here somewhere. It has to be. Oh god, here comes a stalling stampede from the fucking horses. It has to be in here somewhere. No problem, Gout Gout. Oh, here it. Found it. Yes. I am a legend. I am a fucking legend. Here we go. Got there, boys. Fuck yes. Okay. So I'm in Nightbot now. I can paste the mother load to see all banned words and phrases. It will be nasty and long, I'm sure. Let's see what happens. You ready? Okay. Okay, stop. Okay, so come on. Why is this banned? Why is this edited? That doesn't even make sense. I'm going to frame by frame because it's fast. Why is that fucking banned? ThatAnonyMouse. All right, I'm going to go to this. It happens fast. I'm just trying to frame by frame this bitch. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Pig roach. One more frame. So we saw DSP as a Nazi, Pignosis, cat with an A, beat off on stream, man-child, E-bag with an H, front of children, jerk off again, masturbate again. I'm going frame by frame here. Give me a second. Because it does go fast. Okay. Masturbate again. Masturbate on stream. Both hair trick and flip are in there, plus variations. We honestly have no idea how much work Nightbot does for us. This is why Twitch is so much better than YouTube. Hair trick and hair flip. What's hair flip? He mutilated. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I don't know what the white was covering, but there we go. Okay, now we hit the payload. Okay. Okay. Masturbate on stream, obviously. He mutilated Jasper. Whacked off on stream, fapped on, e-beggar, begging. A lot of N-words. I need to raise a lot of money this month. I like the specificity of that one. The specificity of that one. X-Con, Pay Pigs, Jack off, My Boy Tyrone. Let's see. I like this 4. Date a 17-year-old. Stop begging. She was underage. Hair flip, hair trick, with H-A-R-E spelling as well. All the different size penises. Those are required, obviously. Let's see. He's got a scroll. Okay, thank you, ThatAnonyMouse. What were you covering before then? Snort T. Burnell. Snort T. Burnell. Let's see. Okay. Now we're getting the whole list. See? I know what it is. It's Phillip's address. I'm guessing. The one there. It's somebody's address he's covering up now, so that makes sense. Wait. Oh, cool. I'm open to suggestions on what could be removed, added, or modified on that list once everyone gets a chance to see it. Is simp becoming an abused word these days? And then someone adds whale and payout. Chat loves calling our tippers simp and whale. Pay pig? Pay pig is in there. Well, we talked about whale, but I think we agreed against banning it outright, as it's not really a negative term. Yeah, whale's kind of positive. Chicken chang wang. Oh, God. Look, whale I'm fine with. Simp, though, is derogatory. Oh, and chicky chang wang. We need to add that. Yeah. Don't forget about that. We need to add that. You forgot chicky chang wang. Yeah, our tippers is kind of wild, right? I mean, that just shows they got the pignosis. Chicky Chang Wang, definitely racist. Need that one blocked. I wonder who said Chicky Chang Wang first, though. Oh, shit. Just saw this, too, and looked it over. I might take off sheeple unless I'm missing something. I take it to mean wake up sheeple meme. Oh, and add more detractor channel names like Soma Julius Cruz. Your Tevin, Memology, No Context DSP. Mighty D, get fucked. Evil AJ, get fucked. Lightside Paul, Lightside Bill, King Goken, Phil Purnell, all fucked. Let's see if any other name. I just have 2 Nightbot change. Remove hair flip and hair flip. Can't see much use at the moment. That needs adjusting. Okay, that's taken care of. No more all hair flip. No, this is before Duty, John Doe. Duty's not in the picture at this point. 5 years ago. Please add romance cat to the filter when you get a chance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. No, that's just one person. I'm familiar with the guy doing it. I'm not sure how it's harmful. I never understood it. That's Be Awesome one. I mean, not Be Awesome, excuse me. BITW awesome. BITW, whatever. All right. Well, that was fun. That was fun. My favorite part was the different size penises that all got their their ban. A few more Twitter things to finish with here. So what was this one? So some people were already theorizing. This was just to show how like people were theorizing AnonyMouse had like ulterior motives very early. Straight cuck definitely there for DSP. AnonyMouse seems half and half, like he's a lot of the detractor stuff pass, but throws his master money when he says he's going to make the goal. The Outsider comments and says, pretty sure people got demodded, banned in DSP's chats for far less. AnonyMouse really trying to burn his bridge and wanting to get kicked out, especially after the Bad Bunny shit. That was in 2020, so about 6 months before the leak happened. This is, again, 6 months before the leak happened. It says, AnonyMouse is not a DSP fan anymore, nor a detractor. He's some weird middle ground where he seems to resent both. That being said, I hope he's having a good life. Not ironic. I legit hope he's living the best life he can. Is there a reason AnonyMouse seems to have ban immunity? Is he a massive whale or something? It says, nah, he personally goes around looking for detractors and telling on them to fill. He pretends to be an edgy mod so people think he's cool until they let their guard down and then snitches to his daddy Phil. These are just thoughts people had about AnonyMouse back then. The Outsider again says, holy shit, AnonyMouse was a 3-year deep cover detractor as far back as 2017. Honestly, to play the long con that long, I have to give you credit, respect, and I'm actually sorry to hear what DSP did to you. DSP is literally never going to trust anyone again after this. Again, this is before the shit about DSP, about AnonyMouse came out, so you see why AnonyMouse is Outsiders being positive towards AnonyMouse. And then no fucking way, emergency stream on now. AnonyMouse and that other guy that DSP doxed may have borne fruit. Stand by. And that was Phillip telling the tale that we saw the video of that already. All right. Big ups to Commence the Jiggling, who says, the craziest thing about all these lore streams when you realize none of these people are even in the Snortex anymore. A new set of dense whales are instead well outside of Jade Bub. Well, some people can shed their skin, right? And wear new. Become someone new. And I think that happens more than you might think, in my opinion. But anyways, that will do it for today's lore stream, my friends, on AnonyMouse. It was very interesting for me to learn about all that shit. I didn't know it went that deep, but there you go. It did go that deep. Tomorrow, we will be on That Being Said and night stream with Atlas the Bookkeeper, my friend. So that'll be tomorrow. That being said, at noon Eastern, and night stream with Atlas the Bookkeeper tomorrow. Double streams tomorrow. So, hope you had a good time. I know I did. We'll see you next time. Bye.